Bollocks.
There we go. John's back. Can you tell? Bollocks.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back, John.
Yay.
Welcome back,
Before she
everybody.
pressed record.
Yeah, I know. Welcome back, everybody. This is Queer Question from the LGBTQIA2S+Allies D&D Meetup Group from Calgary, Canada. We've been trying to get the second season going, and we've only really been able to get 2 sessions. And so it's 2022, January 22nd. There's got to be some numerology in the numbers because everybody's here. Yay, everyone's back. So we're really going to start the second season in earnest tonight. So, yay. Tonight's going to get nasty. Things are going to happen. And with this particular queer questing Elder Scrolls was just a red herring. You know, I lied about that. I lied about everything.
Liar!
I lied. It's not Skyrim. But the point of it is to try to keep these guys from figuring out what funhouse dungeon we're going to do this new season, and try to keep it as mysterious and as surprising as possible for as long as possible. So we're going to run a funhouse and see how long it takes these guys to die.
That sounds typical.
I'm a bitter old woman, and shit happens. So we're going to go and have everyone introduce their characters real quick. And we're going to just start off, we'll just start off with John. Welcome back to Canada, John, after his Christmas in the UK.
Yay! Back to see family. And I'm back home. So, hi, I'm John. I play Nari, who is part of the Vishara group. I am...
Oh, sorry.
Bingly bingly bing bong. I am a Twilight cleric who is also gone out to be a bit of a naturalist or naturist. I can't remember which one's naked. One that's not naked. That's what he is. He's a druid as well as a cleric. So he's mostly a healer with a few tricks up his sleeve, and he's quite happy to be back playing. So yeah, that's Nari. Next.
So let's move on to Miriam.
Hello, Miriam. Miriam is. I have to go back to familiarize myself. She is a paladin, a Goliath paladin from the Boros Legionnaire, Oath of Glory paladin. She is. I decided to go with the opposite of the characters I usually create, which tend to be kind of surly, sullen, sarcastic. And instead I decided to create a Goliath who is like, just think Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse. She is so happy and she is just into everything. She's always going to win. It's always going to be good. And no matter what, she will not leave her camaraderies behind. And she's going to try to be the positive sunshine in everybody's life.
Oh, good Lord.
I have no idea whether I can actually play that character, but we're going to find out.
We're going to be begging for her to die. No, I'm just kidding. Here. Now I'm catching up. There we go. That's what Miriam looks like. And let's see. Let's get up here what Nari looks like. Sorry, I should have been on the ball before that. There's what Nari looks like. Our Twilight cleric / druid. And let's go on to Laszlo. Where's Laszlo? Where's Laszlo's token? There we go. Laszlo. And if you're muted, unmute yourself. River / Laszlo.
Hi, sorry. Laszlo is a Mark of the Scribing gnome and is playing as an artificer. Laszlo is a little bit older, a little bit suspicious of things, and generally trusts what they're able to make with their own hands and figure out through constructions and science rather than the whims of fate or all of these fickle gods. That being said, they are watching with curiosity when nature spells or things take place and seeing if they can incorporate it into their builds.
Right on. Thank you very much. And I think next one is Tanagi, which would be Raven of Canada.
Hello. Okay, so I'm playing a Tagani. She is a forest gnome. She is a noble character, so she always thinks that she's a bit posh, a little bit of a diva, but she's also an assassin rogue, so she doesn't mind stabbing you in the back, but just not getting any blood on her clothes.
Awesome.
And yep, I think that's it for me.
Okay, and then we have Sora, our old player Sora, coming back to play Torshell.
Yeah, Torshell.
And we just want to thank John, who's been playing Torshell the last 2 sessions, and
Yes.
Torshell has saved their ass so many times. And I think, and John, I'll let you just brief Sora about it after Sora introduces the character. Maybe you could bring her up to what she's done or they have done. I think it's a Torshell. I'm not sure what their pronouns are.
He was originally a he, but honestly, any pronouns are fine. I watched your play sessions and I kind of liked the idea of the fish changing gender. So that was kind of a fun addition. So you're welcome to play with that too.
Cool.
And yeah, thanks so much, John, for doing such a great job playing Torshell. It was really fun to watch. So yeah, Torshell is a wizard, a war magic wizard. He's also very into science, so kind of science and magic is his thing. He's a little bit nerdy and awkward. And he is raised in the Simic Combine, and they're very interested in kind of species manipulation, stuff like that. So he's kind of applied that to himself and made himself look more fishy and shark-like. And don't touch the fin. That's very special too.
I'm just glad I didn't kill him. Kill them. That's all. That's all.
Right on.
I don't remember much because it's been so long ago, but I do remember there was something about us. It was don't touch the fin, and he was grooming his fin, keeping wet, and then there was a strange smell somewhere, and they all blamed Torshell. So that's all I
The
remember.
fishy smell.
Right. And so, just as the background for this adventure, you guys started out being sent from your kingdom to across the Bitter Sea. We just ripped off Raymond E. Feist, to be quite honest. You went across the Bitter Sea to another continent to find the Emerald Queen, who was going after these magical artifacts called lifestones that contain the life of every world, and she was trying to corrupt it and destroy the world. And you guys had a big boss fight on session 1, and things went a little bit pear-shaped. The lightstone exploded, and you guys were obliterated from existence. And in that nothingness of the void, you started to become aware. Atoms started coalescing. You heard a weird chanting, and you found yourselves rematerializing or manifesting in an ancient temple ruin. And you were hearing the chants of Nacor, again ripping off Raymond E. Feist, but making Nacor this time the orange-loving, fun monk but female this time, and her sidekick Sopai, and they were chanting at this ruin because on their world, where you manifested, they were seeking out the lifestone of their world to try and cleanse it of corruption. And so you guys banded together, and using your recent connection with the lifestone, to follow a trail of energy, if you will, till you came to this most recent. You go hiking through this very jungle-esque landscape, very humid. Think of the Amazon in South America, like that kind of rainforest. And you came upon a cliff's kind of edge and this ancient obelisk. And luckily for you guys, Laszlo knows comprehend languages and was able to read the symbols on the obelisk. The obelisk also contained 12 different figurines that are kind of like, I'd say, ancient action figures, if you will. There they are. And some of you took some and some of you didn't. But the obelisk contained a warning. And just because it's been a while, guys, I updated your player journal. That's in the top of your journal tab.
Oh, thank God.
And I updated it with some hints and whatever. But that comprehend languages that Laszlo did read this warning from the obelisk. And you'll see it there. Okay? So fear the night when the Forsaken One seizes death's mantle, and the seas dry up, and the dead rise, and I, who am eternal, reap the world of the living. Those who dare enter take heed. The enemies oppose. One stands between them. In the darkness it hides. Don the mask or be seen. Speak no truth to the doomed child. The keys turn on the inside only. And that was the warning that came off the obelisk. Okay? So thank goodness you got a gnome that has comprehend languages. And we really didn't get too much further than that. Okay? So I think if you recall, I don't know if anyone's had a chance to listen to or go to the YouTube video, but on the map, Tungani did take a quick look down here and saw a slab stone door that had some, skulls carved into it. And you guys haven't really done very much other than that. I think, Miriam, you have your, what is it? Your divine sense?
Divine sense.
Yeah.
And as I remember, it was. Did I not do it here? Oops, sorry.
I think you did it here because, I think because if we look up in the little chat thing, you can see that you put it up there. And so you did do you did turn it on. How long does it last again? It should say here, doesn't it?
Yeah, sorry, I'll put it up.
No, it's kind of already in there.
Is it? Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, yes, in the chat.
Already, yeah. So, you heard coming from this entranceway here. The song, The Bare Necessities from the Jungle Book. That kind of Baloo singing, the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. That kind of fun, jovial music coming from this direction using your divine sense. And then from the obelisk, you smelled like rotting flesh.
Right. So that's why I was like, we're going down here. We're going to the left, to the right. We're going to the right. We're not going.
Yeah, the other left.
The other left.
Yeah, and I think also from here, you also had that same sense of rot and evil and decay.
Yes.
Yep. I think that's pretty much it. So, here you are. Now, time of day is important. You guys were coming from, and you manifested at the other temple. I'd say early in the morning. So by the time you got here, we'll just say it's like 1 in the afternoon. And again, you're in a tropical paradise. Sort of. There's snakes and shit running around, but it's a rainforest. So it's humid. Oh, hang on a second. It's my Amazon delivery. Sorry, I just got Debbie, my cat, some freeze-dried meat treats. And it's here. So anyway, sorry about that. How rude. So what do you guys want to do? And I should just mention, Tagani has 4 of the figurines. Nari has 4. Nakor has 1. And Sopai has 1. And that left basically 2 more of the figurines left in the obelisk that nobody else took. Now, Sora, since you're here as Torshell, you can now, if you want to, in character, if you want to have a couple of these figurines, which you don't know what they are or what they do, that have just been sitting on a shelf on the obelisk, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
And there are 2 left?
There's 2 left, number 1 and number 8.
I'll just take number 1
All right.
for my studies.
All right. Torshell has number 1. Great. Fantastic. Don't want to rob the gift shop of everything. And so a couple, just as we go along, just as some housekeeping stuff, make sure like we're not just like throwing your token right to the end of a corridor. We're going to go, we have to be methodical because it is a dungeon crawl, right? So we'll go square by square. Each square is 5 foot by 5 foot.
All right. And I can go. I have to keep reminding myself. What is my speed?
So I'll move to one side and say, after you, Miriam.
Now,
That's strange.
that's another
Sorry.
thing to remind you of, and I'm sorry for interrupting, but Nari did cast Aid on Miriam, Nakor, and Sopai.
Yes.
And that's 8 hours long.
8 hours
Yes.
long, and it does. Let me just double check again. What does the aid do?
Gives
It's
you,
up there on the narrative.
It's up there. Yeah.
Yeah. It gives you more hit points.
Oh, it gives me more hit points.
So your hit point maximum and your current hit points increase by 5. But if I'm to check which level I cast it at.
You Sopai ended up with 20, and Nakor ended up with
So that
20,
would
and Miriam should have ended up with 20. So you know what
Okay.
I'm gonna do,
Yes,
Miriam?
because yes.
Yeah, like I'm not sure how you did it, but on Sopai and Nakor, I just put the extra 20 points from the aid into the red
Yeah.
bubble, and I kept them
Right.
separate from the green bubble so we don't get confused.
Okay.
But these
So-
aren't temporary hit points.
No, I
So
know,
once
but after
they're
8
taken,
hours, it's going to reduce.
after 8 hours, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
So that would have been a
Yeah.
4th level spell slot. So I've taken sure that's done.
Okay. And I think the other interesting thing was that for some reason I have my speed as 10, but it's not. Why do I have a speed of 10?
Oh, well, that could have been. Well, I don't know. Why would that have been? Because you guys came
Yeah.
back, and that's the other thing. We should remind people when you manifested in this planet, you stepped off of like the circle of power at the old temple. You were all reduced with some of your attributes depending on how you rolled, because that was kind of like you all aged. You all got gray hair and wrinkles. And so you were like stepping off that circle of power that the spell where you remanifested your drain in one way or the other, depending on how you rolled.
All right. So maybe that's why.
Well,
Okay.
it wouldn't have affected your speed because I think you went down by intelligence.
Right.
Yeah, so no. So
Okay,
fix
so
your
my
speed
speed
should be
is
30.
30.
Yeah, it should be 30.
Yeah, my speed is 30, so I'm going to go 30. So I am just going to go down. Don't know why that. Okay, so that's good. It's just been a while. So in each is 5 feet, right?
Yep. But don't go
6.
all at once. If you're gonna go down, then go one at a time, and then we'll reveal
Okay.
stuff as you go
Okay.
in.
So
That's
I'll
okay.
go there.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
Okay. Now you guys should see this map has dynamic lighting. You're either gonna hate it, you're gonna love it. I personally don't like it, but whatever. That's how that came. So yeah. So you can see down this corridor. You see something out of your corner of your eye down there. And it seems
All
to be
right.
like some kind of statue-like thing.
Okay.
Right.
So
gonna
I'm
look
good.
at-
Yeah, go
sorry,
ahead.
I'm going to look at Tagani and say, "Do you want to go next, or shall I?" And I'm pulling
I'll
out.
go. I'll go.
I'll pull out my warhammer and heft my shield.
Okay, so Tagani, you just jumped in front of Miriam. So I just want to know if you're going to go in front of Miriam or not.
My
I like
bad.
it. Yeah, so let's move your tokens back here, people. 1 square at a time
Sorry.
here.
We
It's a
just
conga
decided
line
to
gone
get
wrong.
into
Ah,
a fur pile. There. Okay. Anyway, there we go.
Yeah. And okay, so Miriam, you're still in front. You can see like a stone something peeking out of your corner of your eye with your line of sight.
okay. I am going to. Can I advance a couple more?
Yeah, for sure. You can
Okay,
go.
so
You can go your full length, but just do one at a time, and then I'll tell you if anything
okay,
happens.
I am going to go. Okay, I'll go to the next one,
Okay, keep going.
and then go to the next one.
Okay, and you start to see several more sections with other pedestals of what seems to be more statues.
Okay. I will go to the next square. I think that's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's my limit for my speed.
Okay, so you got 30.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
follow somewhat closely behind, but not too closely.
Closely, but not too closely.
Close enough. That's good. Sorry, just want to check something on your sheet real quick here. Okay. Okay. Let me show you what Miriam sees right now. So Miriam, to your left, you're going to see the first statue.
Ooh. So I kind of turn and just say, "All right, guys. So the first statue here is one of a snake, by the looks of it. Snake in the shape of an S.
And what you notice too is at the base of it, there is a copper bowl. The base
Copper
of it.
bowl?
Bowl. Yeah. And I mean, it's something that, and you're a paladin, you would recognize it as a copper bowl that people would often burn offerings to a god to.
Okay. All right. Okay. So it looks like some kind of altar, guys.
And sorry, and are you gonna get closer or?
Okay, I think I will go up here,
Mhm.
and I'm going to examine or investigate that statue.
Okay, go ahead and give me an
And-
investigation roll.
Okay, investigation roll. Oh god, investigation does not do well.
Well, you notice that there's some in the copper bowl. There's some kind of liquid, and since you're investigating, you touch it and you rub it between your fingers, and you're like,
and I take a whiff of it.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, it's oil.
Oil. All right, that's interesting. Anybody know anything about? I wonder, do I? Well, anyway, I don't want to take up everybody's. But do I have? No, I don't. I do have religion.
Yep.
Can I now or later what I'd like to do is do a religion check to see if I understand the significance of the oil in the bowl that is an offering to this particular statue.
Okay.
While she's doing that, can I try to light the bowl? Oil in it.
Sure. So you want to move up close to Miriam and go ahead and do it. And then as you get closer to Gani, what you're going to see is on the other side, on the right hand side, you're going to see, take a good look and find, you're going to see this.
Oh,
This
looks
is
like a
the side. Oh,
looks
hell
like a
no. Hell
looks like
no.
looks like a monkey
Or a gremlin.
or a gremlin.
Doesn't matter. Both are ugly and horrible. So
That really hurts because your DM is Chinese side the monkey. Okay, whatever. We know what's happening to Raven. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. Just joking. And again, this monkey statue that, while Miriam's looking at the snake statue and checking out the oil, Tagani's come up behind and sees the monkey statue, which also has a copper bowl with something, a liquid in it, which is pretty safe to assume it's another thing of oil. So, Tagani, which one of these bowls of oil would you like to light fire to? And we're talking magic fire, or are we talking your traditional flint knapp?
no, just with just a basic flint. No, not the monkey. That monkey. Look at the teeth. Hell no. So definitely just the snake one.
Snake one? Okay.
Yeah.
As she does that, I'm just going to move a little bit,
Sure.
so that she gets room. She can get in and
Get
light
in
it.
there and do it. Yeah. Are you gonna stand close, but when she does it, or are you gonna stand back?
And back.
So if you're gonna stand back,
I'm gonna give her 5 foot.
give her 5 foot. Okay, go ahead. So Tagani, you're pulling out your flint knap from your. Well, you actually. Do you even have any equipment? How did we do that with you?
I thought sorry, I had this up before.
Oh yeah, you do have equipment. Okay, so you should have some.
Yeah, I do. I have, what is it called now? I have tinderbox.
Something.
There you go, tinderbox. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going through your backpack, you're digging it out, your tinderbox, and then you're gonna try and give it a light.
Absolutely.
Anything else?
Thank God.
Well, you're. It's like Survivor when they do the start fire thing. You're hitting the flint and sparks coming, and it's just bouncing off the oil, and it's not lighting it at all, and it doesn't make sense at all. But the sparks are hitting the oil, but it won't light up. I want to remind you guys too that except for Nacor and Sopai, who are natives to this realm that you're now in, this place has 2 suns, a yellow sun and a red sun. It's not your home planet by any means. So keep that in mind. You're in an alien world. So yeah, you can't light the bowl of oil. It's just not taking the spark at all. Did you want to try something else?
Yeah, maybe hold on. God, my list of stuff is so huge. What is that? Oh no, never mind. Yeah, I have a flask of oil. I won't use it all. Oh, I have 2. I won't use all of one, but I'll put a little bit in and try again.
Okay. Okay, so as you pour in, what do you say, half your flask?
Yeah, about that.
And are you going to do it into the snake cauldron, or do you want to do it into the monkey cauldron? Stay with the snake?
Still in this bowl.
All right. So, yeah. So as you pour in your oil, you see that it drips in as a flow that doesn't mingle with the other oil, and it sinks down. And it's a visibly, the oil you're adding is a visibly darker color to the oil that's in the basin.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Just a quick question.
Mhm.
For spells and stuff like that, did we have anything replenished when we transmitted, or we still have any spell slots that were used for the battle encounter in use?
Yeah, when you manifested with all your spell slots and your health points. Everybody should be tippity top.
Okay.
You reincarnated.
Why does not surprise
Okay.
But as yourselves, right? As yourselves. And
That's not a bad
surprisingly,
trick.
exactly, it's a very good trick. But also your gear and everything remanifested in a sense that those months on that voyage and crossing that other continent, surprisingly enough, Laszlo, since you're noticing, like your belt and everything, your leathers, your shoes were all worn, but when you remanifested, all your gear manifested into tip-top condition too. Everything was fine until you stepped out of that
Weird.
circle of power, and then you got gray hair and wrinkles.
Would the mechanical dog I had to leave behind have manifested, or would he be left behind?
Probably would have been left behind because he wasn't on your body when the lifestone exploded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy. We shall build him better.
Max, $1 million dog. All right, so let's have someone else do something since Tagani's in there and pouring oil. While she's doing all of that, is anyone else wanting to do anything?
I'm gonna look over my shoulder and go, "Let's go, or shall you come in?"
And the ceilings of this particular corridor are 12 foot high. This gallery, if you like. So it isn't open to the sky. It has 12 foot high ceilings. So Laszlo, Torshal.
Yeah, Torshal would look up from some plant species he's been studying and be like, "Oh, everybody's left," and he'd go to follow them.
Laszlo would just like to call over to Sophie and Nikor and just ask, so you guys aren't familiar with this obelisk, or you haven't ventured farther down here, hey? And you also aren't super upset at us, like, borrowing these idols?
And Nikor comes up behind you and looks down at you and say, "Well, to be perfectly honest, again, this is not our homeland. We are here exploring, looking for the lifestone, and this is all new to us, hey, Sopai? Sopai, come here. Quit picking your nose. Come here." And Sopai comes up. Sopai goes, "I'm not picking my nose. I'm looking around." And so Nikor's like, I don't recognize any of these things. It's not from the part of the world we are from. We are simply trying, just like you, we are explorers trying to find a life stone to hopefully cure it of the corruption we can sense on the energetic planar level. Yeah. So do what you must, but we'll just stand back in case, things go bad. I'm quite old. I don't move as fast as you.
Laszlo's just gonna grab the little idol there and then move beside Torshal. So not, if a fireball goes by, I'm ready to jump in, but I'll just wait.
So
right
you
there.
grab the last one, which would have been number 8.
I'll take the 8th one. Why not?
All
Because
right.
if it's going to be required for a puzzle down the road, better now than later.
Better now than later.
Unless the whole thing collapses, in which case, oopsie daisy.
No, you're fine. You grab that last little 8 figurine and you're fine. Okay, so I guess that kind of, in some ways, brings us back to Miriam. Miriam, as you take a look around, I imagine you're still looking around. Are you still looking around, or am I assuming
I'm
too much?
still looking around.
All right, let me reveal 2 other things that you see. Get myself on the right layer. Okay, and get you on this layer. You see here to your left a sculpture of a rabbit. Yeah.
Looks like it's a rabbit. Rabbity bear. Oh, it's a rabbit. I like rabbits.
Hey, look, it's a wee beastie. It's the dangerous thing in the world.
And
The
to your
West
right,
Wing
you
Wabbit.
see that.
Oh, it's a bear.
Koala bear.
It's a
It's a koala. It's a
teddy
koala.
bear. It's a teddy bear.
No,
Oh,
don't
it's a teddy
say
bear.
that. No.
Okay,
You ever,
so
yeah. Sorry.
no, that's okay. I'm. Can I do? Can I do a religious check if just
Yeah.
to get a sense of what might be going on here
Mm-hmm.
with the oil, and also because I'm thinking as well as I'm thinking about this through, I'm also thinking. Sorry, I'm bringing this up. What I'm thinking about, there's all these the little figurines, and I'm trying to figure out if the figurines connect to these altars. So I'm going to do a religion check.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a roll, please. No. Well, that's the part of the problem for you
Jesus Christ.
you're on a different planet. And so the religion I mean, you think these have religious
Right.
significance, but they may or may not have religious significance. You could even postulate that maybe these are ingredients to some kind of food or delicatessen kind of thing. It could even be as simple as maybe you're in the kitchen. But the figurines, as you look at the ones that you have, I think you had 4 of them.
Did I take some?
Yeah. No, actually, Miriam did
I
not.
didn't take any.
You didn't take
No, I
any,
didn't
so
take
you
any.
don't have anything to compare. You were
No.
being respectful religiously. That's right.
Yes.
So you have no figurines. Yeah. So no, I mean you're drawing a blank with your religion check because again you're on a different world, different planet. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to head down a little bit more.
Okay.
I think what I'm going to just go down here.
Okay. Oh, and I should mention that each of those had cauldrons with oil in it as well. Sorry.
And so what I'm kind of passing back in commentary back to people who can hear me. So I'm describing what I'm seeing so they know ahead of time what's going on. I said, look, there's a rabbit and it looks like a teddy bear.
And then
Ooh.
further up ahead of you, you see this one on your left.
There's a crane. That's cool.
And then you should see this as well.
And that just looks like one big monster.
Oh, hell no.
Looks like it actually looks a bit like Kuluk.
Could be an octopus.
Tentacles. Could be an octopus. I hope it's an octopus.
An elder god.
Let it not be. That wouldn't be a good thing.
All right, so I might as well just go all the way down.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Yep.
Down to here.
Okay, sorry. 1 second. I gotta catch up to you. You're all the way down to the end. Okay, let me just show you then what else you see. And then we'll move back and we'll let other people get some camera time.
Yeah.
But let's just do the final reveals. Okay, and to your left.
What the hell is that?
Like a frogman.
Looks like a frogman, yeah.
Okay. And then to your right.
Squirrel? Dragon?
Could be a chipmunk.
Or chipmunk?
I see a cat. I don't know.
So, oh yeah. Monkey, snake. Okay, who's, okay.
I'm
That's cool.
I'm gonna make an image and I'll put it in our notes
Cool.
with all of them.
Cool.
I've written.
All right, I guess we can just go back down the conga line. To Ganny.
Yep.
What do you want to do? Are you gonna try and light that cauldron again now that you put your oil in, although you've seen that your oil sunk to the bottom? Or what else would you like to do? Something
Yeah, I
else?
think what I'm gonna do is hold on, I'll see. Like, is there like a stick or like a like there has to be like a stick or
Oh yeah,
something to
you're in
mix
the
it up really
jungle.
quickly.
You can easily
Right, okay.
grab a
Cool.
stick.
So I'll do that or grab a bit of leaf, roll it up, whatever, stir it up, and then try to light it as quickly as possible.
Okay. Go ahead. And we'll just say you do it.
Is it light?
Sure. A stick does?
No, there's oil. There's an oil light. I'm gonna try to light the oil.
With the stick.
It's
Well,
mixing
your
it
stick
through.
lights up if you're trying to light your stick to make a little mini like match or something.
Okay, and then can I use that stick then to light the oil?
Go ahead and try, and then as you lean it in, are you doing the same cauldron that you poured your oil into?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
okay, sure. And how are you doing it?
Okay, so if the stick is on fire, I'm just gonna put it close to the surface and see if it lights.
Nope, nothing lights.
What if I put it all the way to the bottom?
If you put it into the bottom, what you'll see is that it seems like the flame of your stick as it plunges in, it turns into, it almost like dissipates and gets absorbed into the oil that was sitting there. And so the flame doesn't quite make it down to the bubble that was your oil. Because by the time it plunges through the cauldron's oil, it's all dissipated.
Okay. That didn't go as planned. Go to somebody else. Thank you, Vic.
Okay. Did you want to move anywhere else, or are you okay with that,
No,
or
I'm
no?
trying to. I have a feeling this is a puzzle. I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay. So if anybody, I mean, again, these are 5-foot squares, so you can squeeze past Tagani if you want. Naria, you would you like to do something?
Yeah, seeing Tagani playing with fire and oil, I'm going to put my shield in front and sort of not cower behind it, but bravely stand with my shield ahead, with my warhammer in the other side, and then for some strange reason, my cloak starts billowing. Okay, I'm ready.
And we should mention that
That's it.
to Torshell too. That check your equipment because I'm pretty sure I gave everybody some magical, interesting items. So I can't remember what I gave you, Torshell. But of course,
Oh, I
Nari
think it
has
was
that
the
awesome
trident.
cloak.
I've got a cloak of billowing.
Yeah,
I'm just stood perfectly stationary, and the cloak billows as if I'm in a wind. Right, I'm ready.
right on. Yeah, and you look magnificent. And again, that reminds me, that's so good. I better deal ye out your inspiration. Da-da-da.
Well, I know what I can do as well. I think I'm going to use my thaumaturgy to increase the sound of my voice.
Of your
I'm
what?
going to I'm going to use it to increase the sound of my voice. My thaumaturgy cantrip.
Good idea.
Times as loud as normal. I'm going to shout down at Miriam. Miriam, what have you found?
Some
Awesome.
statues and offering bowls, and I describe what I see, what I can describe.
Very
Personally,
interesting
my
them.
favorite is the teddy bear, but I also like the hair. So hey. um.
Well,
Sorry,
let's just go back and so Nori,
yeah.
anything else you want to do besides have that conversation, Miriam?
I might make the sound of a rumble of thunder appear in the distance because I like messing around. That's it. No, I'm not actually doing anything else.
All right, and Torshell, you're kind of closest next. So anything you want to do?
Sorry, who are you asking?
Torshell, that's you.
Oh,
I know we gotta get used to new character names.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, Torshell would maybe go up and inspect some of these carvings. maybe look at this monkey one here. What if he tries to put like maybe like dips his hand in the oil and put it on the carving?
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead. Do you want to just maybe give me like? Are you gonna do? Well, I guess that's just an action, but I'm just wondering if we'll have you maybe do an investigation roll while you're doing that.
Sure, I could do that.
And yeah, go ahead and give us one. 13. So you dip your hand into the oil, and it feels just like oil. It's not acid or anything like that. And your hand comes back out all shiny. And interestingly enough, it has a bit of a floral fragrance to it.
Oh.
Yeah, and so you're gonna wipe it on the monkey. What part of the monkey are you gonna wipe it on? Well, please don't get dirty with monkey balls. I mean, you can if you want to be dirty with monkey balls. This is an adult thing, and we got to put that disclaimer. I forgot to do it. This adult group, we use adult language, and sometimes weird adult things happen, but that's usually in the cyberpunk group. But this group has done some weird shit in the past as well. So if you want to rub the stone monkey balls, you can. It's up to you.
Well, I'll start with the head. He'll kind of like trace where it's been carved, kind of on the forehead and around the ears.
Okay. Let me get in here and do a roll here. Okay. You feel as you're doing that the stone warms to your touch.
Oh. Something's happening with this stone, guys.
What are you doing?
Touching it, or from the oil, or what?
Really? I say? That's very interesting as I back up the corridor.
So,
well, let's wait. Let's give Laszlo a chance.
Yep.
Laszlo, let's get in there. So you hear Torshell saying, something interesting's happening here as I'm rubby-dubbing this thing. Is it a happy ending? I don't know.
Laszlo sighs deeply, knowing that something interesting usually ends up with healing potions at the end of the day, but takes out the little clay figure, having heard that there are 8, and tries to look at it to see if there's any marks or indicators that seem familiar based on the descriptions that have been called out down the passageway.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I just got a text message. Sorry. So
that's okay.
My office has been hit by COVID, and there's only 2 of us left that haven't got it. And the other person that's there that's been with me this week, her kid just tested with COVID. So she's not. So I'm the only one. Everybody else is out with COVID. I'm going to be the only one in the office. Oh my God.
1/3 of my office is also.
Do you want to take some time to just like reply, or like we can meet back in either 15 half hour, whatever you need?
No, let me just sit. I'm sorry, let me just sit with this. No, let's just keep carrying on because I'm not getting paid to work right now. So I'm gonna think about this later. Yeah. Holy shit, I'm the last one standing, and I'm the oldest.
Last one standing?
You would think that I'd be the first to die, but anyway, never mind. All right, sorry, Laszlo. Please repeat what you just said, and my apologies for my lack of attention.
Oh, I think it was justified. So I'm not feeling great about the curious things happening because that seems a little ominous. Usually that doesn't go great, but I did hear that there were 8 different carvings, and we just picked up 8 different totems. So I take the one I just grabbed, the 8th one out of my pocket, and I look at it to try to see if there's anything that reminds me of any of the figures that were described down the passageway.
Okay, And just because it's been a long time, in character, there were just from last session there was actually 12 figures, not 8.
Oh, apologies. Okay.
Yeah, but you got the number 8 because last time we had everybody who wanted them to roll, and then out of the 12, they got whichever roll they had. Yeah, so there was 12 figures.
Gotcha. Okay, that's why I was thinking.
Yeah, but
Okay.
again, looking at the figures, and I'll just bring the figures up again just so you guys can see these figures. Looking at comparing them, don't see a monkey, maybe a frog. I don't know. These look like more like humanoids rather than animal figures. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so I guess I can, and Nakor and Sopai are just gonna kind of come up and maybe stand a little bit so that they kind of are in the cover of Nari's shield, thinking, don't know these guys well enough to know what kind of trouble they get into. And they're like, well, keep rubbing, happy endings, always a good thing, yeah, and then we'll go back up to Miriam.
So, seeing that at least there was some kind of response and trying to figure out what to do. So I'm going to do the same thing with this one here. And dip my hand into the oil and kind of just do that kind of rubbing at the oh yeah, no, that's some ugly thing. What the heck is that?
So you got the frog ones on the left, and then this kind of like
or dragon chipmunky,
feline chipmunky displacer
thing.
maybe.
Actually, I'm gonna
thing.
I'm gonna do it to. So what I'm gonna do is do it to the chipmunk, but I'm gonna outline. So I'm gonna dip the oil and outline and just rub along the outline of the actual figurine, or not figurine, but the engraving.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also trying to not push. Sorry.
And let me just clarify, right? So these are actually this image doesn't represent this thing. This is an actual statue of the thing.
Oh, this is the actual statue.
But they didn't give it to me in the module. So this is an actual full body statue. This isn't the engraving. This is the best that they gave me. But just think that this thing is a full body statue that has eyes and nose and ears and limbs that are carved, just like, the statue of David or something like that.
So I'm going to do the head part of it. But I'm also going to see, not push, but I'm going to see if there's a way, if there's any loosening, like, is there like going to be a secret passage? If I push it, is there an entrance to below or something like that?
All right. So again, investigation roll. So you're dipping your hand in the oil, and you're going to rub a dub and touching different things on the
investigation. Sorry. Where we go? Investigate. That's intimidation.
And just again, reminding you guys, with your inspiration, you can lend it to each other. You can use it to re-roll. You can use it to add a 1d6 to your roll, or you can use it to think outside the box and say, hey, narratively, can I do this? Like, again, calling on God for divine inspiration and use it that way, and then we can think of some cool narrative action that you can use it for as well. With the 3, you're not getting... you're not even getting any warmth. You're not... Like, what the hell? Maybe you don't have the loving touch. I don't know.
It's dead to me.
Take your gloves off.
Take the gloves off. And I shout back to Dorzal and I say, if you can do it better, come on down here and do it.
I think that was Nari. That was Nari shouting at you.
Nari.
Torchel's she's getting results with her, or they're getting results with their fin. I don't know what. Sora, can you put some pronouns on your name display in Roll20? Because I don't know what to do.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, any of them are fine, but yeah, I can put something there.
I mean, and what's a fish's pronoun anyway?
Whatever, I'll respond to whatever. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Anyway.
And I've got the figures images in the journal for anyone, and it's got numbers if that's easier for reference.
Ooh, okay.
Nice one.
Good. Well done.
Okay, so that's Miriam's thing. Did I guess unless someone wants to jump in, I guess it's back to Tagani. And did we lose somebody?
Yeah.
We did.
No, I think they came back.
Okay. So Tagani, which would be Raven of Canada.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, hold on, I'm gonna put back the map here. Whoops. Oh, I can't find myself. Okay, hold on. Oh, I can't find myself on the map. Okay, wait, I just
Here,
did.
let me try and pull you down. There you
Oh,
go.
that helps
There
a
you
lot.
go.
All right, so I'm going to move forward because I don't know what to do here with this kind of. Hold on a second. All right, so I move forward. Oh, there's a black thing in the way. Won't let me move forward, but I want to move forward to the maximum amount.
Where do you want to move forward to?
In this direction? Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I gotta start smashing some of these statues pretty shortly because I'm getting mad at them.
No.
That's it for my turn. Just move.
Okay. I guess that leaves well, Torshell's kind of next in line, so we'll kind of keep it local as geographical kind of order. So you're feeling the warmth of the statue as you're touching it with the oil, Torshell.
Okay. And so far nobody else has felt the same thing.
I felt that loving feeling. No.
Hmm. Um, Maybe I'll kind of push on it or kind of investigate it further because there must be something special about this one.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigation, please. Or unless you want to do Arcana check or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could investigate the magic, if I may.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Yeah, let's see. What did you get? 19.
Wow, nice one.
Wow.
Thank God somebody's rolling well.
Right?
Yeah. All right. So, okay. So, kind of explain to me how you're doing this Arcana check. What are you actually doing? You got one hand with the oil rubbing the monkey's head. What else are you doing as you're doing the Arcana check?
I guess I could be kind of touching the rest of the stone with my other hand and just trying to sense, like, is there anywhere that there's magic or any concentration of magic that I can tell?
Okay. So, as your hand goes over the monkey's shape of the statue and along its its head, down its back, along its tail, and around its limbs, you can feel all of it start to warm up under your touch in your hands. And as you're doing that, and you're kind of opening up your magical arcane sense and energy to a certain extent, you realize that without really even thinking about it, your hands were making mudra kind of gestures of archaic, you know, hand gestures and patterns. And as you do that, the eyes of the monkey begin to light up and turn red in the statue. So as they light up, turn red, you realize that that's not just stone, that there's 2 red rubies, that there's now light emanating from them. And the monkey's mouth opens, and there's something inside the mouth.
Oh, hell no.
Well,
Nobody
I
can
gotta
see
find
this,
out
can
what
they?
it is.
Can I?
Torshell's doing it. So Torshell, if you're like
Torshell,
you
yeah.
can in character say something or not say something or just be alarmed. Nobody else in character can see this unless Torshell's describing it. And I'm rubbing the
Yeah.
monkey's balls and his lights. No, it's whatever you want to do, Torshell. Go ahead and roleplay it out any way you want.
Yeah, I think he would be just like so enthralled in what's happening. He probably wouldn't say anything, but he's gonna see what's inside the mouth, but he's gonna use the mage hand.
Okay, so you're gonna then cast Mage Hand and then grab that thing out of there, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so as you do that, your Mage Hand, what does your Mage Hand actually looks like? Again, because I'm thinking your character. Is it an actual Mage Hand? Is it like a tentacle? Is it some kind of weird aquatic appendage? Or
Ooh, yeah, I like the idea of a tentacle. It sounds very dexterous.
all right, so the tentacle expands out from your own hand to be this astral tentacles kind of moving out with suction cups that goes into the monkey's mouth and wraps itself around the object and pulls out and sorry, and I didn't mean to move you. Sorry, Tagani. I hit the wrong button. And pulls out a cube that looks like the monkey, and this is actually the picture of the cube. So it's a square, it's a cube, like the size of a what would be a good size for this? I would say it's probably 2 inches by 2 inch cube with the monkey on each side. So I guess it's like a 1d6 but larger with the monkey on each face. And it's a cube. It's a stone cube. And this is what it looks like. Yeah. So there you go. You have now this monkey cube. And so you have it in the mage hand tentacle. I don't know if you take it into your own hand or not. Or do you just want to have that mage hand tentacle hold it for now?
If I'm not sensing any dangerous magic from it, I think I would just grab it.
Okay. So as the cube is gently dropped in your hand by your mage hand tentacle, as it touches your flesh, the cauldron lights up and the oil is set afire and it's lit up with a blue flame.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But again, this flame is, you're standing pretty close to it, but it doesn't seem, with the 19 you're going to know that it doesn't radiate any heat.
Interesting.
Okay, you're standing right next to it.
Flame is better than red eyes, okay? That's the way I look at it. So we're all good.
Yeah. All right, that was
so
pretty
I'd
good.
call
Yeah.
out to the party. That's good. I would just call out to the party and be like, "Look, I got a monkey cube."
All right, we'll let someone else have a turn, and I guess really, Nara, you're next in line. So, do you want to have the first reaction?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Really? And I'll sort of drop my shield slightly and poke my head up, and then my interest has got the better of me. So I'm going to wander down next to Torchal and go, "You got a cube? Where did that come from?"
It came from the monkey's mouth. What do you make of that?
I'm just going to pause with my mouth open and the finger in the air and going, "What? Tell me."
Sorry, did you say monkey's ass?
What did you do? Is from that position? Can I now see statue's red eyes and mouth open?
Yep. And the red and the blue. So I put the cauldron down, and you can see it burning there. with the blue flame from the copper
Cool.
cauldron. Okay, cool.
Do you want to try the one opposite?
I guess I could kind of do the same magical motions and check it out.
Okay, and before you do that, let's give Laszlo a chance to react as well. Unless Laszlo doesn't want to react.
Laszlo is a chicken, but is very curious about all of this, and so will make their way down the hall. And I think to try to get a good view, being short, we'll try to kind of scamper through their legs and just still watch from a distance. But I know I'm not looking over either of their shoulders, so I gotta make my own way.
Mm-hmm.
Still want to be a little bit out of the way, but keeping an eye on everything, trying to observe.
So you get a good look at the cube in Torshell's hand, and the cauldron burning the blue flame, and the red eyes on the monkey. Is there anything you want to do with any of that, Laszlo?
I'm just
Observing?
nervously rubbing my thumb in the kind of crevice of the head and neck of the little clay figure in my pocket, and trying to watch and just observing for now to see if they have equal success on their next attempt.
Okay, sounds great. Let's go back up to Miriam.
Right? So I'm seeing all this and thinking, all right, what does Dorshel get to have that I don't have?
So many things.
I know.
A nice
I
big
know.
fin on their head is one of them.
I know.
Look at that.
Obviously, they have the magic touch.
Gills.
So I am going to go to. So is it? I think it's this one that looks like the dragon / chipmunk. Yes.
Yep.
So I'm going to do this. I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to go back and see what I can do with this one by rubbing it with oil and stuff.
Okay. Sure. Which one?
Well,
Torshell, did you tell them in character that you're doing an Arcana check? Or is that something you didn't disclose in character?
I don't think I've mentioned it yet, but if we're gonna be trying this on any of the other statues, I would probably try and show the others what I did so that I don't have to do all of them.
Okay, so then you would have that information that Torshell's telling you that as they were rubbing, they were doing, arcanic hand gestures for casting spell type things as they were rubbing the monkey.
I probably would have said, God, what did you do that I didn't do? So, okay.
Yeah, so it's not going to just be like a straight up investigation roll like you were doing before. You probably want to do something that uses magic, in some sense, right?
Okay. Well, obviously, yeah. Well, not obviously. So, because if she's telling me, or if they're telling me this, then I'm kind of saying, okay, so obviously it's not just rubbing and testing things out. It's actually putting some kind of religious, putting it with feeling.
Really meaning
Do you want
it.
me to?
And it's not going to be religious because, again, Torshell's your sorcerer, right?
Yeah. So should I do an Arcana check as well?
Sure, if you want. Or cast a spell or whatever you want to do. It's up to you.
Cast a spell. What spell would I cast from my spell list?
You're a 10th level paladin. You have shitloads of shit.
I know. I'm just going back to my spells. It's been a while.
Yeah, that's
true.
True too.
And I don't want to do Divine Sense because I only have one left.
Right, and again, your Divine Sense, when you had it on, had nothing ill coming from this gathering. Right?
Okay, I am going to do a Sacred Flame. I'm going to do a sacred flame because it's a cantrip, and I'm going to look. So I'm going to cast it in my hand.
Okay.
Because you can do it just to. So I'm just going to cast it. Excuse me, before me as I'm rubbing the statue with the oil.
Okay.
So that it actually more likely illuminates the statue. How's that?
Sounds cool.
All right.
Go ahead and do it. Just give it a roll the sacred flame thing.
There we
See
go.
what we got here. 11.
God,
Yeah,
fuck me. Nothing really goes.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, so you're rubbing with the oil, you're casting sacred flame with your other hand, and yeah, nothing really is
Nothing.
coming up, even though you have this cool radiance around your fingers and stuff like that. Yeah.
So I just say it. Obviously the magic doesn't work for me. I say that as I'm doing it, and there's nothing happening, and I just look over to Torshell and I say, "You have the magic touch, because it ain't me."
Maybe I could teach you the motions.
Or you might just
Laszlo
have to do
flips
all of
open a
them.
tiny notebook.
Well, I guess anyway. I'll let somebody else go.
All right. Well, I mean, we don't have to keep strictly in turn if you guys don't want to. If you guys all want to go and watch Torshow try and do it to another one and watch how they do it, you guys can all congregate around them and watch it done and see if it works again. Or if you want to do your own individual things, you can totally do that as well. We can jump order no matter, So, what do you guys want to do? Or do you want to keep doing keep doing the conga line?
If somebody does it, Miriam will go up and watch.
Okay. Go ahead and move your token where Torsha is. Sorry?
I was going to say something for Laszlo, but I didn't want to interrupt.
Go ahead and say something.
So Laszlo is looking up at these tall statues and doesn't want to make a big deal because they don't know if this is going to work. They're really based on trial and error here. But they just kind of quietly cast Mage Hand, have the hand scoop up some of the oil on figure 3, the rabbit, as that seems the least terrifying. And begins kind of anointing, especially around the face and ears, if there's any spots that are broken or anything like that, just kind of putting that oil into those areas.
Okay. Are you doing anything like a Arcana check or anything else? Or casting a spell of anything while you're doing it? Or what do you...
I cast Mage Hand to do it, and so it's being touched by a magical hand.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if that would be sufficient, but if it's not, then I'll try the Arcana check. But I wanted to see if it would work with just that. Also, because I'm very short and I can't reach.
Yeah, for sure. Do an Arcana check, please.
All right, I'll do an Arcana check. Grab my sheet here at the top. Core.
And I tell you what, when you're doing it, because you're using Mage Hand, I'll give you an advantage with it.
Okay.
So roll with
So
advantage.
I just click Arcana under skills, yeah?
Yeah, you got it. Yay! Sorry, so as you're doing
That
it, you're
sounds good.
casting it, the Mage Hand, as it's rubbing it everywhere that the Mage Hand rubs, there's like little sparks of energy, almost like luminescent, little bulbs of color every swipe that your Mage Hand takes. Now, describe to me what your Mage Hand looks like.
My Mage Hand looks almost like a hydraulic pistoned arm. with articulation at the wrists, the kind of elbow, the fingers, all of them a little bit unnaturally elongated.
Nice. So yeah, so where that mage hand comes in contact with the rabbit, little bubbles of light, luminescent light, seem to appear. So that, as you're stroking, you have little tiny baby bubbles of light all over it. And as you do so, you see again its eyes light up with red, and the cauldron lights up to give you that blue flame. And you see in one of its ears an object.
Laszlo instructs the mage hand to delicately pick up that small object and bring it closer for inspection.
Great. And you have just acquired it's not what I wanted to do, but there you go. You pick up a cube with the rabbit engraving on it. Same size as the monkey cube. Yeah. So that's the cube. And every face has the rabbit inscribed on it. So it's like a 1d6, but a little larger. And you now have that in your hand.
Awesome.
Great. Cool. You guys are getting the hang of it. Who wants to do the next? Who wants to do something else?
I want to try.
Nori's getting involved now.
I'm getting involved.
You're getting your shield.
I'm hoping that it's not going to go boom. So I'll store the warhammer and put my shield on my back, and I'm going to wander down past everybody, squeeze past everybody, get to the to this one, opposite the rabbit. And what I'm going to do, that one.
You got the teddy bear.
And if you've ever held a koala bear, their claws are incredibly sharp. So I'm going to use the mending cantrip, which takes a minute to cast, so I'll be doing this for a while. But I'm going to be using the oil, and I'm going to be smothering the statue with oil as I'm casting mending, so that any slight imperfections in the statue actually heal, so to speak, or repair themselves. And that's what I'm going to be spending the next minute for. So if we're going turn by turn, it's the next 10 turns.
Okay, so you're going to be sitting there doing the ritual of it all. Okay, so we'll come back to you then. As you're casting the ritual and touching it with your oily hands, right, and doing the gestures, I would imagine. And tell me if I'm missing anything.
Oh no, that's pretty much it.
Okay, so while you're doing that, we'll have other people do stuff. Tigani, you haven't gone yet. And you're seeing kind of all these magic users get a lucky dice. So it's Raven. Tigani. Do you want to do it? Do we still have you on Discord, Raven? You're muted. There you go.
I'm sorry about that.
No problem.
Sorry about that. I'm eating food. I didn't want to be munching in your ear.
No problem.
Okay, so I haven't decided what to do yet. Yeah, I think. Okay, so hold on a second. Where am I? So what were the two? Okay, there's a snake one. There's the other one. What were the two animals on this one? Where I'm by?
You got. Let's show you this one. So, you've got a crane. On the left hand side to the top.
Right. And the other
Got
creature thing. Right, okay.
the frog
Yeah,
is the right hand side to the top.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub the oil on from the bowl from the wren or crane and rub the crane. Put it in the statue.
So you're going to rub the oil onto the crane. Are you doing anything else?
No.
Are you an arcane trickster or what are you? Are you an assassin or what kind of rogue are
I'm an
you?
assassin. Yeah.
Oh, well. Okay, go ahead and give it a rubby dubby. Did you want to do anything like these? All these other people are doing like some kind of magical casting type thing.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't think you have. Do you have anything? I don't think you do.
I
Do
don't.
you?
I only have cantrips, right? So I'm gonna try to do that.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll
one
try a
second.
cantrip if you'd like.
So I'm going to. Hold on a second. Actually, hold on. That might work. Give me 1 second. I have an idea here.
No problem.
So I have the ability to talk to animals or speak to animals.
Uh-huh.
So maybe I should use that ability. I'm pretty sure that would be considered magical
Mm-hmm.
to summon a whole bunch of little creatures to come forth. Let me see what that would be called. Hold on. Where are you?
Well, speak to animal is not the same as summon animal, right?
No. Okay. So speak with small beasts. But can I ask them to come forward? Maybe request, not command.
Well, why don't you do a quick little perception check to see if you can see anything alive in this gallery. Again, it's
Okay.
overgrown with vegetation and that sort of stuff, so do a quick little perception check. Let's see. No, you see nothing. You don't even
Okay.
see a
So
beetle.
what I'm gonna do then is I'm going to use my cantrip. I have minor illusion. I'm going to make the illusion of a crane like flying low right above our heads.
Well, that's
Going
pretty
back.
cool.
Why not?
That's a great idea. Do you want to just go ahead and do like an Arcana check for the roll? And so as you're doing that, you're dipping your hands in the oil and you're rubby dubbying the statue as well,
Right,
and then casting
right.
it.
That's correct.
Okay,
So what? Sorry, what kind of check did you want to
do an Arcana check as you're casting it. Yeah, no, not quite doing it, but I mean it looks cool. But
Oh,
no,
damn it.
not quite enough to trigger the effect. Could try though.
Damn
Maybe
it.
rub harder.
I need John's rolls. Damn it. Okay. Maybe John should roll for me.
Yeah, no. Sorry. I'm just like,
I
I'm
think
hearing, maybe John should do it for me and rub harder. And I'm like, no, stop. Stop.
I see your point. Okay, yeah.
I think we're kind of back to Torshau, who's kind of broke this figured it out. So Torshau, what do you want to do?
Nobody's working on the snake yet, are they?
Nope, not yet.
All right. I'm gonna try and see if I can remember what I did on the last one and do those kind of hand movements and touch the snake with some oil.
All right, and to do an Arcana check then.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
Jesus.
Hello.
Well done.
20, but a dirty 20. But that's okay. That's okay. That's good.
As long as it works.
As long as it works. That's cool. Again, the same kind of effect. And the cauldron of oil lights up with that blue flame, and you see kind of twinkling in the coil of the snake's tail another object appear.
I'll go ahead and grab it. I'm feeling confident enough to not have to use the mage hand this time.
Okay, so then as your skin touches it, you pick up and you have a cube that is, again, got the engravings of the snake on all 6 sides of it. Yeah, great, well done. So move back. So Miriam, you got to watch Torshell do this. You got a little bit of an idea. She makes it look easy, or they make it look easy, or him makes it look easy. So I don't know. What do you want to do, Miriam? You thinking now that you've seen it, you picked up the
Yep.
knack?
Yeah, gonna try. Has anybody done the crane?
Tagani was
Or
trying
the-
with the
I
crane.
tried. Yeah.
Tagani's
Okay.
rubbing the crane's legs as fast as she can right
Alright.
now.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the one I've been trying.
Okay, so you got really the pussycat, the alien, and the weird frog thing that no one's done yet anything with.
Yeah. The chipmunky dragon thingy. That's what I'm going to go back to.
Okay, so that one.
Yeah.
All
That one.
right.
Okay, and I'm going to use my inspiration. Because what I'm going to do is not only I'm going to reach deep inside my my religious, my paladin background. I'm going to try to do another sacred flame. But what I'm going to do is I am going to rub the oil over the statue and try to kind of maybe not light, light it on fire with a sacred flame. How's that?
You're going to rub it with oil, and then you're going to
Yeah.
fire off sacred flames to set the statue on fire.
Yep.
And how are you using your inspiration?
I am going to do an extra D6.
All right, awesome. So go ahead and do your sacred flame, and then roll your D6. You have to roll it since you've declared it regardless.
Yep.
Okay, so go ahead. Good luck.
Okay. There we go. Okay, and then do a D6. 2. Fuck me. The fucking 1, but Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
So I've got 13 altogether.
13 isn't quite enough to get the effect you want.
God
Well,
damn it! I fucking give up.
But your sacred flame
Yes.
bounces off of the statue, bounces back at you, and you all of a sudden blink out, and you find yourself arriving, over here on top of the obelisk.
On top of it?
On top of it. You're on the very top of it, looking down. Let's take a look at that obelisk. So you're about, it's about 20-foot high obelisk. You're right on top of that point, and it's on your tuchus, so it kind of hurts. It's poking on your tuchus. That's it. It doesn't break the skin, though. Thank God you got armor on. But you're clinging to the top of the obelisk. And Nakor's like, oh, wow, did you mean to do that? That was a very funny trick. How you going to get down? Quick, Sopai. Let's get the fire. Got the cloak or something. We'll hold out a net or something. And they're going through their backpacks trying to find something to make a net or something that would help you get down. Hang on,
I'm a Goliath. Nobody's gonna catch me.
Well, they don't know what to do. You just suddenly appeared, and they're like, "Holy shit! What the hell's happening here?" So you're up there. Did you want to try to attempt to climb down? It's again, what did I say, 20 foot?
Yes,
high.
I'm gonna try to
athletics check.
Why not? Athletics. I'm good at acrobatics. Can I do acrobatics instead?
Yeah, sure.
No, athletics. Actually, I'm good. I'm actually better at athletics. All right, let's try athletics.
Let's try and get you do your
21.
Yeah, okay. You're like really all you have to. I mean, you're so tall. It's really you could even hang down and drop to the bottom. You're fine. So you get down to the bottom. You kind of dust yourself off, and I don't know what that was.
I say, I ain't doing that again. I would advise you all not to try to damage the statue. And I say that as I walk back down to the group.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, who wants to go next? Oh, let's have Nari actually go ahead and do the roll for what he was doing, and we'll finish up Nari's doing their mending thing. So as far as that, yeah. So I'm thinking because there's not really a roll for mending, just go ahead and do Arcana check. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, same thing. You're doing it on the koala bear. Koala bear's eyes light up. Beautiful. What do you call it? Red. And I'm just did that not work? What just happened? Oh, did I accidentally make 2 of Miriam? I don't know what I did. Oh, sorry, Miriam. I'm moving you around the wrong way. Let me just get the cauldron copied over here.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Sorry about that. And
That's
there's
okay.
cauldron. And if you see inside the furry, let's just bring up that. Oh, that's the wrong one. God damn it. That's when you layer all your tokens on top of each other. It doesn't work very well. There we go. Got the koala bear, the eyes light up red. And within its cute little tummy, in the belly button, there is a cube.
Excellent. I shall take said cube.
Okay, and as soon as you touch it, you can see that the embedding or engraving of the koala bears on all 6 sides. And you now have that. Okay, so well done. So, who wants to go next?
Laszlo would go if that's okay.
Yeah, for sure. And Laszlo already has the rabbit.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just going to keep track of who has what. Okay, who you going to go for, Laszlo?
Well, I am going to look back kind of sheepishly or apologetically at the crane, cast Mage Hand again, dose it with some oil, and try to soothingly rub it where the worst of the fire might have been, and just mutter quietly. She didn't really mean it.
Just so you know, that was actually the panther-like creature here. The crane is the one that Tagani is rubbing. But this one here is the one that
it's
Sacred Flame got put on.
Then that's what I'll do. That's the one that it didn't work, right? And they ended up on top of the obelisk.
Yep, this one right here. Yep, the panther type one.
Okay, then that's the one I'll do it too, and yeah, just kind of apologetically, kind of being like, hey, be chill with us. Obviously, like you're powerful, but like so just trying to do what we need to do and get the cube, but also hopefully showing some good faith that like we won't try to immolate all of you.
Okay. Go ahead and do an Arcana check then, and we'll let you do it with advantage because you're using your mage hand.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. And
Nice! You got it! How awesome
Okay.
is that? And so as you do that, let's get this going here. The cauldron lights up, and you see appearing between its 2 front paws is a cube.
So I will send the mage hand to go grab it gently from between the 2 paws and extend over to was it Miriam who tried to burn it?
Yep.
Yeah, so extend it over kind of just in front, waiting for her to put her hands out to receive it.
Okay, Miriam's at the entrance far away from you. She got teleported back to the obelisk, so Miriam's right here.
Okay.
So I don't know what the range is on your mage hand, right? So I think isn't mage hand just 10 feet?
If it's too short, I'll follow it out to go grab her, but let me see here, mage hand. It is 30 feet.
Yeah, because so you would have been up here to do it there.
Okay.
That's where it was. So it'll take you some time to walk out. So you can walk out and hand it to her if you like. Or do you want to let it touch your own flesh?
I'll leave it to her in case there's something beneficial that's comes later. So I'll keep it in the mage hand until it gets to her.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So Miriam, let's say Laszlo calls you in. Is that all right?
Yep.
And you hustle. Your turn's going to be hustling down, dashing down, to get it. So we'll put you down here with these guys too, and you receive the cube.
Okay.
And the cube, when it touches your flesh, if you take it, and let it touch your flesh. Will light up, and
Yeah.
you'll see the engraving of the panther on all the sides.
Okay. I do that, and I look at Laszlo, and I nod, and I bow slightly and say thank you.
Yeah, Laszlo just gives the slightest head nod and turns back to the other statues.
All right, let's keep going. These puzzles taking a while. So anyway, who wants to go next? Tigani, I guess. Which would be Raven, yeah?
See, okay, so I don't see what else I can do. It seems like only magical things are having an impact. I don't have anything magical. I have a thing in my inventory called Bead of Force. What is that?
Oh, let's look on the compendium. Bead of Force. Bead of Force. What is it? It's a small black sphere. Measures 3/4 of an inch in diameter. Weighs an ounce typically. A 1d4 plus 4 beads of force are found together. You can use as an action, throw your bead up 60 feet. The bead explodes on impact and is destroyed. Each creature...
Oh, it's a bomb.
Yeah.
That's not what I wanted.
It's a very rare item. It's a wondrous item. The bead explodes on impact and is destroyed. Each creature within 10-foot radius of where the bead landed must succeed a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or take 5d4 force damage.
It's a hand grenade.
Yep.
Yeah, but I need 4 for that effect, right?
Yep.
Okay, unfortunately I only have 2, yeah. Still, I can imagine it would do some damage, but that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I don't know what to do in this case. Shoot.
I think Miriam found out the hard way that if you try to harm the statues will react and things could happen.
Right. Well, at least that prevented me from beating them up like I wanted to, right? So, yeah, so that was going to be my next move too. So, yeah, that's why I'm at a loss. That doesn't work. Yeah, nothing I have works.
I mean, so do you want to pass or do you want to cheer somebody else
I'll
on or
pass.
do you want to sit there and say, Laszlo, show me? I mean, get me one or something like that. And push the little norm,
Well, hold on.
whichever way you want.
What is at the end of that hallway? I still have a black box in front of me that I can't do anything. I don't know why it's there or how to get rid of it. Hold on.
Well, don't forget
Oops.
this map is
That's doing
dynamic
something
lighting,
now.
right?
Right.
So
No, it's,
it will show
it's
corners.
gone now. Okay, good.
You could do other things. You can figure out other stuff to do in the hallway or in the gallery while these guys are now unlocking everything.
Do that. I will walk out. Oops, I grabbed everybody. I will walk out. Oh, I can't walk that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, right there. I had to turn it the other direction. What else I could find?
Okay. All right. If you want to do a perception check to see if there's anything else, if you're looking around, go ahead and do that.
I'll do that.
Just... Yeah, lots of undergrowth and you still can't find any beetles or anything living, not even a worm. Holy man. Lots of plant life though. Yeah, 7 you're not going to get a whole lot.
No, I'm not. I have a handicap for rolling today. Like I said, John.
Hey, don't blame me.
All right, I kind of lost track. Who hasn't had a turn in a while?
I haven't, but my mending spell cantrip takes a long time, so I'm happy. I don't need to do it. I'm still working. Even though we rolled for it, it takes a while to actually complete.
Okay. I guess then Torsha, I guess? If you feel like,
Yeah,
go ahead.
could try another one. Has anybody gone for the octopus yet?
No, you mean the weird alien thing?
Uh,
That one?
yeah, whatever that is.
That one. That one's right here. There you go.
Right. See if I can do it again. Arcana check.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see your roll. Yes. Oh, excellent. Yeah, so you do it again. Same thing happens, and inside one of its tentacles, you find another dice with its engraving on. So as soon as it touches your flesh, those engravings on that cube will light up and reveal themselves. And the blazer will light up. There we go.
Wonderful.
Yep, nice. So I guess it kind of brings us back to Miriam, I guess.
Yes. Well, okay, so I've got one, so I'm not going to necessarily, now that I've got one, I'm not necessarily going to do it, but I am going to take a closer look at it. Just to see if I can. I assume they're representative of the actual thing, but maybe to see what kind of possible uses they might have. Like I say, it's, I don't know. I guess I could do an investigation or a religious check on it.
On the cube?
Or Arcana on the cube.
Yeah, sure. Which one would you like to go?
Religious? I know it's Arcana, but I'm just trying to get a sense of what these things, the cubes might be themselves.
Sure.
So,
Sure.
all right.
And you got
Let's
the
try.
Panther one, or the chipmunk
Yeah, I got
one.
the Panther one.
Okay, go ahead
Yeah.
and do your check.
Oh, Jesus Christ, mine's
Still-
so bad.
Still
Oh my
confusing you.
God.
I mean, again, you're going back to all your training as an acolyte in the temples, and it's just this image is not training anything. And you're
All right.
trying to remember your lessons as a young one. No, nothing's coming to you.
Dang.
All right, Laszlo.
All right.
So Laszlo will look down the hall for one of the unlit kettles, trying to see which ones we have left.
You got the frog thing and the
did
crane.
Let's see.
Yeah, frog.
Okay. Crane seems less scary. We're gonna do the crane. So I'll wander over and do the same mage hand oil application with the Arcana check.
Okay.
All right. Arcana.
Okay, so with the 15, that's not quite enough. Even with advantage, right? No, it's not quite enough.
No worries.
And I'm sorry, which one were you doing it on? The crane or the frog?
Number 5, the crane. The crane.
The crane. Okay. No, not quite enough with the 15. Did you want to use your inspiration to add to roll a 1d6 on it or no?
No, that's okay. I'll just try again when it comes up.
Okie dokie. So I guess that brings us back to either Nari or back to you, Nari.
I'm gonna try the frogman move up.
Okay.
The whole same mending thing.
Okay. And we'll just pause and give you time to do the ritual. And then we'll just, as you're doing your ritual. Well, never mind. Okay, let's just speed it up and go. Yeah, you got it. Same thing happens. I'm not even going to describe it. Eyes light up red. I guess I will describe it. Eyes light up red, and the cauldron erupts in blue flame. And within, let's see, what does it look like? Again, let's show that. Yeah, within its webbed feet, a cube appears. So you got the frog. And as soon as you pick it up with your hands, the frog embossing comes up into the cube. All right, that just leaves you one, folks. That's just this crane here. Who wants to go for it? Nice roll too, Nari.
Because I'm using mending, do the statues look in any better shape once I've finished?
Not really. They weren't really in bad shape in the first place. They weren't eroding. There wasn't chunks coming out of them. I mean, I know the picture shows that, but that's really just a picture of the cube.
So the statues were actually in really good nick.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's just this one. Let's go next. Tagani's you're kind of doing your perception check going up and down the hall. So if you've given up on trying to get these statues, we'll move on to someone else. So I guess that would be Torshell at this point with the crane. It sounds like Clue. Torshell in the library with the crane.
Carry him with the lead pipe. Sorry, no.
Alright, I'll do the whole oil thing. Hopefully I'm practiced enough now for it to be a success. Let's see. Maybe not.
No.
Getting too cocky.
Nope. Did you want to use inspiration to add a 1d6 to that or no? Or do you want to use inspiration to re-roll?
I think I'd rather re-roll.
Sure.
Yeah, might as well.
And I don't know if you've been listening to what's been happening with Laszlo. So when Laszlo's using his mage hand, rubby-dubbying it, he gets advantage. You haven't been doing that. Right?
Oh.
You've been using your tentacle to pick up the cube before dropping it in your hand. So
Well, maybe just to try something new, I'll use the tentacle.
get your little suckers working on that tentacle. Okay, so if you use your mage hand to rub the oil onto the crane, you can roll with advantage. And go ahead. And then we'll steal your inspiration back.
Sounds good. Oh, definitely needed that.
All right. So those little suckers on your mage hand did the trick. And you get the last cube, the last blazer lights up. And you get the cube coming out of the beak of the crane. And when it touches your hand, the embossing on the cube comes up. So you guys now have everything. So I think Torshell has the monkey, the snake, the crane. Laszlo has the rabbit. Miriam has the panther. Nari has the bear and the frog. And all of them have been revealed. I just need to do a quick little thing with the token. So as the final blazer lights up, I'm just going to move you over here, Laszlo. I gotta do something here. Hang on a second. Sorry, guys. As that happens right here, let me draw it. I put a yellow line there. A secret door or panel drops to the floor and reveals a new thing, which let me show you. Stop freaking drawing yellow lines, people. Alright, let me send this to the token layer. And then let me reveal it to you guys. So here, the secret panel goes down, and you see before you a statue like that. And there is a bowl blazer, and it is emitting a different color of flame, actually. This one is emitting a golden flame. It's quite big. Let's make it smaller. Let's move it over.
seem to be the best at doing this, Tosh. Give it a go, or
Well, no,
Um,
and so whoever is looking is closest. So we got Nari and Lazo that are closest. You see again that snail-like thing statue. The blazer's already burning, but this time a golden light. And I just want to know, Laszlo or Nari, why don't you guys both give me perception checks, okay?
Oh, that's good.
Wow!
Nope.
I guess Laszlo's facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
It's a little short. That's where a lot of height kind of hurts a little bit. So Nari, you see hanging on the. Let me just bring up that token again so we can see it. Oh no, it's the blazer. Oh, for God's sakes. Struggle's real, people. Okay, so hanging off of the two kind of tentacle eye things of the snail, hanging around it is something that glitters gold. It's a gold pendant on a gold chain. And with a 20, you can see the pendant has the shape of an eye on it.
Um, ignoring everything that he's screaming to me as a player, says, "Don't touch it." He's going to go, "That's nice," and he's going to reach out and
Reach out and grab it. Sorry, you cut out right at the end for me. So you're reaching out, you're grabbing it, you're wrapping your little hot little hands around it. Yeah. So you grab it, and yeah, nothing bad happens to you. And it's almost 8 o'clock. So let's. This is really great. Let's take a 5-minute break to get drinks and do whatever you need to do, and come back at 8:05. Okay, guys.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
All right. Good
Woo.
job.
I'm on break.
Debbie. Debbie. You want some supper? Oh, I knew you wanted supper before, but I started eating. But let's give you supper now, baby. Oh, my cute little girl. 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 Sorry, you had to wait. That's crazy. Sorry, Dad, that's all I got for you, lovey. Okay, I'm back. Is everybody else back?
I'm back.
Yep, I'm here.
I'm also back.
I'm here. Laszlo's here.
Raven has been here for a minute only.
Have you guys noticed that over Christmas, Roll20 did a bunch of stuff? And, and it totally changed how dynamic lighting and everything works?
Apparently, that's what Brent was saying last week too. I didn't notice it myself, but he was really frustrated with it.
Yeah, like it's so I'm just trying to figure out, okay, so how do I reveal everything to you guys, right? And because the dynamic lighting totally isn't working the way it should be working or used to work, and I'm like, oh, that's one thing I didn't even think of that they were gonna do. So, oh wow, that really sucks. Anyway, again, good old fog of war. still works like a charm. Not a fan of this dynamic lighting. Anyway, so you guys now have your cubes. The only person in your party that doesn't have a cube is Tingani. And so I'm not sure if anyone
You
in
wandered
character,
off.
yeah, if anybody wants to give her one, or if she wants one at all. You might not want one. You never know what these things could be, right?
I'll give her one if she wants one.
Yeah, I'll take. I don't know. This thing might explode in your pocket, but yeah, I'll take it. Maybe you need one as an entrance, like a key. You never know.
Oh, and Nori, I should mention actually as well that when you take the gold pendant, there's also a cube there. Did you want to take that as well?
Yes, I will.
Okay, so you'll now have the snail cube. And yeah, and so Tingani, I'm sorry, Tingani, which one of or Torshell, you have the monkey, snake, and crane. Which one do you want to give to Tingani?
I'm not taking the monkey one. I'm telling you that now. That one's freaky.
So snake or crane, I guess,
Go with
is
the snake one.
Torshell's choice to give you.
Oh, I'll give her the choice. I'll just
take
hold
the
them all
snake.
out.
Can I have the snake one? I'd really like the snake one.
Yeah, have the snake.
That's the first one I encountered, so why not?
All right. Make a note of that. Tingani has a snake one. Torshell keeps the monkey and the crane. Cool. Anything else you guys want to do? Feel free to jump in there. It's a free for all.
I'm going to examine the pendant and ask people back towards where Nicole is.
Nako and Shopai were sitting cross-legged, meditating. And as you come back up, they stand, they regain their feet. Oh, young one, what have you found? Something that glitters. Is it a trick or is it something normal?
I'll show them. I'll sort of wave the pendant and say, any ideas?
They're gonna take a look at it. So again, there's an eye in the middle of this pendant. It appears to be gold. Let's have Nacor do an Arcana check, maybe. Hey, just from looking at it, and maybe putting out Nacor's arcanic senses, and see what they come up with. Nacor sucks. It's very pretty. All-seeing eye. Well, I don't know much about it, but it's very pretty. I'm sure it's worth quite a bit of coin. It must do something if it was in such a place. But I do not know much about if it's magical or not. I get nothing from it. Sorry, I rolled shitty.
Can I investigate, see if...
Absolutely. Nice!
Of course.
That'll do.
That will do for sure. Yeah, so I'm going to assume that you're going to take a moment to kind of sit there and again be centered, pull in your I'm assuming you have a focus, right?
Yes, I do.
So
Got
I'm
an emblem.
Yeah, what is your focus anyway?
Oh no, it's the. That's why I chose this token. It's yeah, that emblem.
Mhm.
A little lantern. Because I'm a twilight cleric. It's all about light and the shadows, and without the darkness, there would be no light.
Okay. Yeah, so as you're kind of using your focus to kind of scan it, the eye blinks on the pendant, and inside the pupil is rolling around. Just think of like Mad Dog from Harry Potter. That eye's kind of all looking around. So as your focus comes over it and kind of it comes in the range of your magic of your focus, the eye is it blinks, it comes to life, and it's animating, and it's all looking around. And so you've rolled exceedingly well. You've triggered
Oh,
it to animate it. And like most magic objects, it will take some time for you to what's the word again? Attune. Yes, thank you very much. Attune to it. If you want to wear it, you would attune to it and find out more of its properties. But you have revealed it to be a magical animated object. But until you attune to it, you won't find out more about it just yet.
Okay.
Nice roll though, or else it would have laid dormant, right?
Sweet.
So my question to you is, what do
good
you
job,
do with
John.
it? Are you gonna wear it, or are you gonna put it in your backpack? Are you gonna save it for later for tuning, or what are you gonna do?
I'm going to put it away safely. I'm not going to wear it straight away until I've attuned to it and found out.
Okay, so just put a little note somewhere on your character sheet.
Have, yeah.
That because you rolled a 23, when you attune to it, it will only take you half the time to do it
All
properly.
right, sweet.
Okay, so that was a sweet roll. All right. So that was nice by Nori. People inside the gallery. Anybody else want to do anything in the gallery?
Because I was walking away
Mm-hmm.
as Nari found this necklace.
Mm-hmm.
Did I see him do that? Like, did I take notice of it, or is my back completely turned and I have no
No,
knowledge of
you
this?
would have seen it because as soon as the blazers all lit up, that secret panel
Right.
revealed the final chamber with the snail, so they would have shouted out in a commotion, and then you would have
Okay.
turned around and saw all of that.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And then actually, to be honest, you're probably right here because you got the cube, the snake cube from Torshell. So that's probably where you actually are.
That's true.
Right.
So, what I'd like to do is just do a general investigation. Well, no, because I assume these. What I want to do is find out if there's any kind of secret entrance into this temple location
Okay, go
through
ahead.
any of these things. So
Mhm.
just do investigation.
For sure.
Okay. Investigation. Come on, give me a break. And it's 14.
Wow.
I give up. I give up. I have not broken. Anyway, never mind.
Well, I mean, that is a pretty good roll. You don't really find anything more than what you guys have already discovered, and you've discovered a lot, right? So yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing more that you can find, but that is a pretty good roll.
Okay. Okay. So basically then the only other way to go is here where I felt absolute evil fermenting away.
Sure. Well, there's like there's the obelisk does radiate evil or rotten dead smell. Going this way does as well when you used your divine sense last time. The only person that went down here last time to take a look was Tagani, and she went and saw some carvings on a stone door. But she didn't get too close. She was standing about here, and she didn't get too close. Like she was standing quite far away from it. Maybe I'll just do a quick little freehand. So when she was looking at it, she was standing here. That was where Tagani was standing, and she was looking at this stone slab there. So I'm just going to move everyone's attention there. There you go. That's what we're talking about, this corridor. And that's what you guys have found so far. As far as what she she saw like some stone work with some carvings of grinning skulls. She didn't get closer to see if there's anything else, but those are the things from standing 15 feet away that she saw. So
I
this
might have
area,
mentioned at that time that I thought it was a prison to something like not to keep us out, but to keep something in.
yeah, I think something like that you guys were talking about. I think that was in combination with the divine sense feeling of,
Yeah,
negative stuff
yeah.
coming from Miriam. I think between the two of you, that's what you guys were thinking. But let's be honest, in D&D, at the entrance of every dungeon, you're gonna feel shit like that. I mean,
Well,
if you're
okay.
going to Disneyland in Tokyo, it'd be totally different.
So, well, the paladin, the tank, says the only we could do any more exploration, but the only looks like the only other option available to us is to actually go up there. I'm willing to go up to the actual door and check it out.
After you, Miriam. Shove it.
Right? Why the fuck not? Maybe. All right. So I'm gonna go up here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming behind you.
I wouldn't get too close.
So as Miriam's making her way there, I want everyone to kind of place themselves where they would want to be. In a sense, like, again, we never really got into having a plan in the last White Plume Mountain. So this is kind of your chance to think about, should we have a plan or not? And to place your tokens in a place you want to have a plan.
I think the squishy one should stay at the back.
Yes.
The big tough one, Miriam, should stay at the front.
Nakor's kind of old, so Nakor's going to stay way back. And let Sopai go in front, because Nakor, I mean, to be quite honest, is an old lady. To be quite honest.
Says old ladies aren't vicious.
That's right.
Yeah, that's true, but there's not much life left in them, so Tagani, where do you want to put your token? Or do you want to stay in the gallery, or do you want to move somewhere else?
No, I am going to join my group in a second. Oops, that's not me. Where am I?
You're in the gallery still. Here, I'll bring you up. There you go. You're now by the obelisk, right there.
Right here I would like to go.
Okay. Any in-character talk about a plan?
Yeah, I'd say let's avoid this area and find somewhere else.
Let's go through the door.
Well, don't forget that what you guys are trying to do is you're trying to find the lifestone of this world, which Nakor and Sopai have told you that has been corrupted, right? So it kind of all makes sense. Do you follow the evil?
Yeah.
Like, it's, you know what I mean? So as you get to the door, you get closer, there's vines and stuff. You can see kind of stone skulls popping out of the, the stone door that carves grinning skulls. But it is covered by vines and stuff, and if you want a clear sense of what is engraved on the door, you'd have to touch and remove the vines.
All right. I take out my. Sorry, I'm just taking a look at what I have. I have a javelin, so I'm going to take. Oh, actually, I have a whip. I didn't realize I had a whip. I'm going to take my whip out. I'm going to whip. See if I can knock and pull off those branches.
Okay, she's doing her Indiana Jones thing, Miriam. You want to do a whip attack just to see if you can whip off those vines?
Yeah, why not?
Kakalaka. Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Couple. Give us a whip sound. Do you have a whip sound? Well, we might have to get Liz to help you out with that.
Hey!
Just kidding. Okay, yeah. So you're able with a couple with the whip clear off the vines. And so you see underneath the vines, you see there's more to see. Let me.
Always more to see.
There's always more to see. Let me get you the description.
Whilst we're waiting, my cloak billows.
So you see underneath the thing, the vines, that there's a slab of worked stone that blocks the overgrowth of the overgrown tunnel 20 feet from the entrance. Grinning skulls mark the edges of the slab, and in the center of which are 9 cube-shaped cavities arranged in 3 rows of 3. So I'm moving the map for a second to show you guys what it is. Diddly-dee, dee-dee-dee. Diddly-dee, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Oh.
There we go. We got some grinning skulls. And let me just bring up from the GM layer. You found, you're surprisingly enough, these little squares look to be about the right size of the cubes you found. Hey folks, I don't write this stuff. I just present it.
So I kind of reach back or look back, and I say to them, I think I found a use for these cubes. There's I believe this is some kind of lock where if we put the cubes in, we might be able to unlock this. Is there? Yeah, because the door's locked, right? There's a boulder, right?
Okay, you've got one, haven't you?
Yep.
Just-
So I'm gonna
shove
take it
yours
out.
in, see what happens.
I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna pop it in.
Okay, so which one you got again? You got
I had
the
the
panther.
panther.
Okay. Let me just draw something here to make this easier, maybe. So we'll just do 1. Ooh, maybe I should use a different color. Sec.
Which one are you going to put it in?
2.
That's a good question.
3. Sorry for my crappy else handwriting. 4. 5. 6. 7. Like no, everybody knows Vicky went to school and knows I can count to 8. There we go. Can you guys see all those numbers? No, you can't. God damn it. Am I still on the GM level? God.
I think you.
Damn. It's really, life is a struggle. I'm sorry. I'm very rusty, to be quite honest.
We're all a bit rusty. That's okay.
Okay, token layer. Token layer. Don't know what's going to take longer, drawing the stupid numbers or putting them on token layer. Alright. Come on. Come on. Select. Select, you piece of crap. Okay. Now, hopefully you guys can see those all now.
Okay. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Where's the 9th?
Just wait. There should be. Well, that didn't turn out. Oh, that's because I. Yeah, that's because I didn't finish writing. Yeah, that should be 4. It's because I had 2 marks. There we go. There we go. And 8. Okay, whatever. Freehand is a struggle in roll 20. There we go. Alright, sort of. Okay.
Did you say there were 8 or 9 cubes?
9 cubes, but I'm assuming that the 9th one might present itself when we get the first 8 correct.
All right. So I would say, going by, I believe the panther was number. Let me just go back to the player journal.
That'd be number 8. If you take
Yeah, I'd say I'm going to pop it into number 8.
Hang on 1 second. 1 second.
So, are you thinking that if you start at the snake and call that number 1, and then move across the top, 2, 3, and then
Well,
start
yeah,
from the 5, 6, 7, 8?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Sorry,
So,
guys.
you know, yeah.
I got that. It should be 8 cavities, not 9.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Vicky can't read. All right.
So I've placed mine where I think the 8th is, should be.
Okay. Hang on. Let me check. Oh goodness.
What's going to happen to me?
Hang on 1 second. That's interesting. Da, 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 da.
Don't know if I like that.
Da, 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 da. Well, actually, nothing really happens. The cube fits in
Okay.
like it was made to, but nothing happens.
All right. So Nary's behind me. So I said, you want to try yours?
Oh, so I had these two going by that theory, and those two going those
Okay.
spots. Michelle, can you pass me those? Pass them forward to Miriam.
You pass them forward to me.
Well, I don't know. Is Torshell going to hand over?
Go back to Tor.
Sure, yeah.
Laszlo passes his cube as well. Her cube, I guess.
All right. So, yes. So the snake goes there. Yeah.
What everybody's thinking?
I think that's as good as guessed as anything.
Okay, hang on. Just check the thing. Sorry, 1 second. That one and that one.
Or, oh well.
Hang on a second. Sorry, I gotta check these things on. And there's several different combinations you could get.
Oh shit.
I know, right? No, as you guys put them in there, no, those nothing happens.
So we've also got 4 pairs as well. So this one and this one, right?
Okay.
They make a pair because of the line. So maybe it's
Oh,
the snake and the monkey.
maybe.
And then the second pair is the rabbit and the stork.
Okay, I like that idea.
Maybe? No.
Yeah.
Anybody else have any of the ideas?
Actually, I think that's a good idea.
So snake and two
So snake.
is the rabbit.
Yeah.
And that one goes to the stork.
Yeah. Okay.
About the pairs are supposed to be as they're sat opposite each other.
So So the snake, it should be snake and monkey.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Do you guys feel like you're on Survivor?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then rabbit and bear.
Yes.
I spot.
And then crane and octopus or whatever, frog and chipmunk. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Anything happens there?
Hang on, I'm checking it. As live as it was it could be. Okay, crane and octopus. There. Okay, hang on one sec. So as you put the last cube in place, I'm going to put you guys back onto our map. You hear a click. And let's get back to our map. Let me get you back into the right spot on the map. Let me just pull you guys down. Okay, everybody should be back into where you were.
Yep.
I think we should be moving Nari and Miriam together because you guys were putting in the cubes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and everyone else is standing where they are. Okay, so as
There's
that...
a huge explosion.
No. No, it's just very hard to... So those things click into place, and the slab starts to lower down to the ground. And
Oh, wow.
and as you guys peer into, after that door opens, you see this. You
Oh.
see a long, dark hallway.
Long dark hallway.
Yeah.
I like
Cool.
the shadow. There is greatness in the shadow.
Can everybody see
Cleric
that?
did say that.
Everybody saw that?
Yep.
Okay, let's just stop for 2 seconds. And we'll
Okay.
give everybody, so Tagani, Laszlo, Torshell, you guys see, I just want to give you a quick reaction because Miriam and Nacor did all the legwork. I want you guys to have a chance to have the camera on you. Is there anything you guys wanted to do? I'll give you a reaction thing. So let's go with Laszlo. Anything you want to do as you see the door slide down into the ground. And make sure you check if you're muted.
Laszlo is impressed and happy that the puzzle is solved and that she's traveling with some copped on folks, but also a little bit, disheartened that the success now results in walking down a dark, ominous hallway.
Dark and ominous.
All right. Anything else? If not, we'll ask Torshell for his reaction.
That's it.
Torshell?
Torshal is very excited and eager to see what awaits in this mysterious place. He's furiously writing down in his notebook, taking notes.
Okay. Tagani.
I think we need a light spell. And those look at doors. Let you know. Don't trust them.
Okay, so no one's ever... So that's good. Internal reactions. Anybody doing... Actually moving forward, stepping back, pulling out the weapons, anything?
I'm going to. I have an ability to pull this up. Second. Vigilant Blessing.
Does
So,
anyone
I'm
have like dancing light cantrip or anything?
Oh, you don't need lights.
Oh, no.
Doesn't everybody have night vision in this group pretty much? Sorry, so
I'm
first
not too sure
level...
if my character does.
Double check. Check to see what you guys, if you have night vision or not. That's going to be important in this dungeon. First
That's probably
level,
true.
the knight has taught you to be vigilant. As an action, you give one creature you touch, including possibly yourself, advantage on the next initiative roll the creature makes. This benefit ends immediately after the roll or if you use this feature again.
So I'm going to put my hand on Miriam's shoulder and say, do not be afraid of the shadow. It only means there's a light nearby. Off you go. And I'm going to give her the vigilant blessing.
Okay.
All right, and she still has 8 on her, so let's give her another little thing on her thing. What would be a good little token? Let me see.
That's my turn.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, I'll give you. What will I give you? I already gave you the stars for the whatever.
Yeah.
Here, I'll just put this little purpley thing on so that purple hand representing the gentle touch Nari's laid on your hand on your shoulder. All right. Okay. So
And
doors.
I say to Nari, there is no one else but you that I would have beside my side, my eye, as we go on into the darkness.
I
I'll
love
be right
it.
behind you.
I love it.
I'll be right behind you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Emphasis on the behind.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna give Miriam back her inspiration for that. That's good role play. We like that. It's nice, and you might need it. Okay.
Yeah, I might need it.
You might need it. All right. So, what are you doing? Are you stepping through the door? Or what are you doing?
Yes.
Going down the hall.
I am pulling out my warhammer
Okay.
and cradling it in both, like one at the top, one at the bottom, out in front of me as I move forward.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, so you're
yes.
going through. Okay, so as soon as you step through the threshold, you're gone. The door reappears magically in
What?
front of Nari. And Miriam is gone. And there's the stone slab. I need to take Miriam into game 1 voice chat, please.
All right.
And we'll be
God damn it! Wait! No!
we'll be right back. So meet me in game voice 1, and the rest of you guys can sit there and role play. Miriam basically disappearing in that stone door didn't pop back up. It apparated back into place. Ah, illusion. Okay, ready? Let's go in game voice 1, Miriam.
God damn it!
Oh, Miriam. So you appear in a black void, and you can't see anything.
Another black fucking void.
I know. And in your head, a voice communicates with you. And okay, so it's, you think you can play with me, child of light? Name one other to take your place, or you die here and now. Okay, so here's the thing. What's the first name that pops in your head?
Now so they said name
One
other to take your place.
To take your place, or you die here and now. So it's like split second. What's going to be the first name that pops into Miriam's head of the people in the party?
Well, it'll either be Torsha or Nari. Probably Nari, because Nari was the one that said they were going to have behind. But I'm not going to let somebody take my place.
You're going to die instantly if you don't say the name of somebody.
But they're going to die.
And it doesn't have to be the first name. I'll take that back. I'll retcon that back. You have to name the name of someone else in your party that's going to take your place and die instantly. Who's it going to be?
Fuck.
Anybody. And again, characters. Think characters.
Okay, Nakor.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, let's go back into the voice chat. And don't say anything to anybody.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, hang on a sec. Okay, so all of a sudden, you guys hear Sopai scream, "Master, no!" And with that, you turn around and you guys see. That's not supposed to happen. You see that Nacor has disappeared, and in Nacor's place is Miriam.
You were stood just here.
Wait, what?
How did you get over there?
Wait, what?
What kind of fuckery is this, as Amy Winehouse would say?
I'm like, where did it what? Oh, fuck.
Where is my master? Where have you taken her? And Sopai grabs you by your shoulders. Where is Nacor? What have you done with her?
I say, it was so fast. I was in there. The voice, it was dark.
Sorry.
They wanted. I don't know. It just happened so fast.
That's not good enough. Who are they? Where is Nacor? Get her
I don't
back.
know who they. I can't. I didn't put myself here. Whatever was it, that the entity that was in that dark void took her and put me back out. I don't know why.
What do you mean, took her? She trapped. And then Sopai runs to the door and starts banging on her fist on the door, trying to and screaming, "Give her back, Nacor! Nacor! Nacor, come back! Release her! Take me!" And is freaking out, tears streaming from their eyes. Okay, go ahead.
Laszlo, as dignified as she can, starts kind of like tugging on the hem of her garment there, and is like, "Look, we all want her back, but we're going to be able to do this a lot better if we work together. I don't think anybody here intentionally made that happen, and we all know we're stronger with more bodies. So we will work with you to try to get her back as best we can, but we need to be smart about this."
Sopai's not listening. Sopai is hammering her fists against the slab door, and blood is coming down her hands, her battered fists, and she's screaming. She's in a near panic attack. Like, she's just freaking out.
I'm going to examine the door. If I can see inside what...
You're going to have to shove Sopai aside. Because Sopai's freaking out all over, like, seriously, freaking out on this door.
Can I go knock her out?
I'll be like, I'll grab her by the shoulders, like, Sopai, let's figure it out. We can't meet our way through. Just let me look. And I'll just slowly push her to...
Do a persuasion. Nari. No, that's not enough. She's freaking out.
Okay, I go.
She's gonna shove you back.
I uppercut her.
Tagadi's you're gonna hit her? Do an unarmed attack.
She's a monk.
How do I do that? I've never done that before.
Oh, I don't know. Just roll 1d20 and add your strength to it. And your proficiency.
Okay, 1 second.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Yeah, 1d20, your strength, and your proficiency. Because that's all you got. Uppercut. Okay, that's to the back of the head. Let me see what the AC was. Sorry,
I'm going to start a fist fight with a monk.
Looks a little fucked up right now. Sorry, I just gotta try and get her character sheet in.
Panicking.
She's freaking out. That is her mentor. That's her. This is like this is like Luke Skywalker freaking out when Obi-Wan gets cut down by Darth Vader. This is what we're talking about, people.
She's hurting herself in the process. I'm doing this out of love.
There you go. So, Sopai fails her whatever dexterity thing. So you do land the punch and you knock her out. She's now unconscious, sleeping like a baby, or not. Her hands are bloodied. There's her blood's all over the stone slab. So again, if you want to pull her body out of the way so Nari can get in there, you can.
Yeah, I'll take her body out of the way, and if I don't know if I have bandages, but if anyone has bandages or willing to rip off something like some clothing,
I do. I can actually do first aid.
Oh, cool.
Has she actually hurt herself, or is she just grazing skin?
Just well, yeah. Her hands are badly bruised and bloodied. Yeah, so I think it's just mostly just scratched up skin and bruised muscle.
Okay, just shift her out of the way and let's have a look at the.
Okay.
So, door reappears. Are the cubes in the same position? The slots.
The cubes are gone.
Oh. Oh no.
The cubes are gone.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, hold on a second. I have an idea.
We go and have a wander down here and see if they're back where they were. Are they back?
Do an investigation, please. Oh, nice. Yes, you find them all in the spots that they were: the monkey's mouth, the snake's tail, etc., etc. The rabbit's ear. You find all the cubes again, so you can easily gather them up. Nice roll, holy Nari! You're rolling great tonight.
Yes.
It's
Can you roll
unusual
for me, Nari?
Exactly.
Let's
Thank
just
you.
Rolls for
see so we can
everybody.
see, from here on in, it's shit. So I'll collect them all up and I'll return. So,
Okay.
before we start to go at the door, Orshal had a really good idea whilst you were talking.
Mhm.
William. So I'm going to hand over my locket to Orshal.
Yeah, and I'd like to do identify on the item.
Okay. Can you just pop that up into the chat so we all know what it is?
Yep.
And if anybody ever watches this show, which I doubt anybody does.
Oh.
I think we do.
Oh.
Hey, do you got a pearl worth 100 gold?
Maybe not.
You might. Check your equipment.
uh,
Can't you use a spell focus instead of the material?
That's true too. What's your focus?
Well, before you gave me the trident, I imagined that I would have a trident as a focus, but I don't know if I could use my weapon as a focus still.
Do you have it on your character sheet what your focus is?
Yeah,
Or
it
did you
was,
have
it was my...
Sorry?
Sorry?
Go ahead. What was your focus? Sorry.
Yeah, so it was initially, my idea was to have a trident as my focus, but then you gave me this, the weapon trident, so I wasn't sure if I could use,
Yeah, but
if they could be one and the same.
do you have a, like, you know when you do character creation you have to choose component pouch or arcane focus? You already have that on your character sheet, right?
Yeah, so it is a focus, yeah.
Okay, so you want it to be your trident. So just make a note on your character sheet that your arcane focus is your trident.
Okay.
If that's really what you want it to be.
Yep.
Because there's dangers to having your arcane focus as your weapon.
Oh.
So really think about that. This is why most people...
If you have something you're wearing around your neck or something like that, then
it's a little bit easier, right?
Yeah, that's true. I think initially I was thinking of the trident as kind of like a staff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no point in me having two tridents, so maybe I'll do something else.
You could always have like a
I was going to say,
Yeah,
you're
maybe
wearing
like
a necklace in the picture, so have the trident as your symbol.
Yeah,
necklace.
as a pendant on the yeah.
Yeah, well,
That's a great idea.
on your picture, you have like some kind of tooth or something, some like
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a great
which could
idea.
be easily a tooth from a sea creature, a magical sea creature that became your arcane force. Easy. I mean, I don't know how you want to do it, but it would something like that would go with your whole image that you picked, right? But it's up to you.
Yeah. I think that sounds great.
Okay, so your pendant or your necklace that is a giant tooth from some kind of magical sea creature, if that's cool with you, will be your arcane focus. Okay?
Yep.
All right, cool. So you're going to do your identify, blah, blah, blah. Properties, how to use it, whether it requires attunement. It does require attunement to use. The properties is that it is a... What's the word for it? It is a seeker. So, it helps seek things out. You need attunement to use it. And if you could roll me a 1d6. So it has 2 charges to it.
Okay.
You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. There's no spells affecting it. It just hasn't been attuned to anybody that can use it. That's pretty much it.
And it's not cursed or anything.
Nope, it's not cursed. Nope.
All right. I would tell all this information to Nari and pass it back.
Okay.
Okay. And so is that a spell slot then use? Or was
Yep.
it? Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
So make sure you track using your spell slots.
Mhm.
Okay.
Now that I know it's not cursed, I'm actually going to wear it and then tuck it underneath my armor, my breastplate.
Okay, good. So Nari is wearing the eye pendant. All right. So as far as what's going on with Nakor's disappearance, or what did you want to do at the door, Nari? Did you want to do something at the door? You had a thought before we went to the identify the pendant thing.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask the group. I said, well, we tried one. Are we going to try the same way and then somebody else go in? We're going to try a different way, different combination, and then what do you want to do?
Well, that makes sense. Maybe each combination will take you someplace different, because where I went wasn't that the hallway that we saw was not where I went.
Oh.
So what happened?
So do you want to tell us where you were?
It was just a dark void.
Mm.
And how did you get back?
I don't know. There's just some. It just. It just. It just spoke to me in my mind, and I ended up switching with. What was her name again?
You killed.
You're forgetting
You
her
killed
already.
Nakor, and you can't even
Nakor.
remember her name. And I just want to point out that with her gone, your source for fresh fruit, aka oranges, is gone as well. Can't even remember her name. Holy shit! Ugh. If you call on your god, that's going to be payback. No, I'm just kidding.
Laszlo tucks her water skin under Nari's unconscious head and covers her ears gently, lest she hear this and be even more angry.
That's right, because what's her name is out. So I said, look, it was either me or somebody else. So I kind of went with somebody who I didn't know.
But produced oranges.
So wait, you knew that
like
you knew that
second.
was
Oranges?
It was second.
So you
There?
need to be given a choice.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, what did this voice say to you?
It said, choose someone or I die.
And did you know what fate would befall this person you chose?
I assumed that they were going to die.
Right.
Let's not tell so tired.
Yeah, let's not, okay?
Yeah. Laszlo holds the ears tighter.
I'd prefer not to have named any of you, or I could have sacrificed myself.
Just wait, didn't you name somebody first? Who was the name you came up with first then? Never mind. Never mind. Sorry.
So, question
You little
is,
shitster.
so,
Oh god, that was funny.
question is, do we want to put the cubes back in the same order?
I wouldn't put them in the same order.
No.
So what order do we do?
And they said puzzles weren't fun.
We have somebody else in our boyfriend.
Oh, hey,
I
boyfriend.
just kind of came in to kind of listen and not interrupt.
Okay,
That's okay.
sorry.
Boffrin's
That's
a friend
okay.
of the con.
If it's not,
No, he's a
Yeah.
good friend of the con. So hey, Boffrin, nice to see you. We're just playing D&D. We just killed somebody, or I should say, the paladin had somebody killed.
Oh,
Yeah, that
right.
was a specific
guilt trip.
person.
Can't believe.
I did say I did say I didn't want to sacrifice. I would sacrifice myself, but that would have probably meant I wouldn't be in the game anymore.
Fair.
So the order that we should put it in.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys making notes of your configurations? Do you need paper or anything? Or
Does this have anything to do with the rhyme that we were given? Maybe that's the order.
Good call.
call.
Let's check
I'm looking
that
at
out.
it. In darkness it hides. Could be snake.
I just want to.
I'm
gonna move you guys back to the puzzle page, but I just want to know, Miriam, are you going to go back up to the door with Nari? Nari currently has all the cubes. Are you going to just leave Nari there?
I'll go up to Nari's.
Okay, so I'm going to put you there.
But I do look at Nari and says, I ain't going first again.
Okay, looking at your tokens, everybody. So Torshell, Tagani, and Laszlo, where do you guys want to be? Are you gonna if you're gonna be up there keeping notes, Laszlo, you might want to get closer because right now you're 15 feet away. Well, actually 20 feet away.
All right,
but it's up to you.
I'll leave.
Or you just
want to
throw them.
Person with the water skin.
If you want to throw them the notebook and the pen and stay where you are, that's totally okay too. I just need to know where you're going to be. And same thing with you, Tagani. Do you want to stay back, or Torshell? Do you guys want to get up closer and help out, or how you guys want to be? I just need to know your positions, and then I'll take us back to the puzzle page.
I have a weird question to our door openers. I have a weird, freaky rat-producing hat. If I produced a rat, and you are given the option to destroy someone, perhaps consider the rat.
And you name the rat, so I know what to...
Let's do that right now. And I kind of tug on the vermin hat, and I spot a rat that just pops into existence, looks really surprised to be there. And before it can dive into cover, I grab it wriggling with my two hands, and I say out loud, looking into its beady little eyes, I name thee Sacrifice.
Whoa! Jesus! Okay, I just want you to do. Were you the one with animals? Speak to animals?
Oh, that was Tagani.
Do you got any animal handling? You got animal handling though, Laszlo. Give me an animal handling roll, please, to see how that goes over with the rat, please. Oh,
I'm
shit!
sure he's not pleased.
21? Dirty 21. Yeah, okay, the rat takes the naming and takes your handling of it with good grace and doesn't bite you or anything. Shit, 21. Nice roll. That was the time to have a good roll. And it's just sitting there
I
squirming
tried to
in your
sound really
hands.
impressive to everyone, but very quietly, once their attention is gone, I scruff it between the ears and go, I really hope you're okay. Super sorry, dude.
Oh, God. All right, so now we got a rat.
Name
right.
sacrifice.
Name sacrifice.
I wanted it to be easy to remember in the void.
True enough. True enough.
Yeah. Okay, fair
Not
enough.
going to be able to forget that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you sacrifice? Wait, I know.
Sacrifice.
Okay, so I'm going to put the little rat token right there. Let's take a look at rat face sacrifice. I'm not sure. It should have come up. Oh, maybe it's not on the right thing. Hang on.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, it's-
Can you guys see it? Can you see a little? There you go.
Yep.
Aw, he's cute.
Yeah. It's cute.
for long.
Yeah, see? Yeah, not for long. All right, so there's sacrifice on the board. Everyone is where they want to be for this continuing exercise and trying to get this puzzle door down, hey?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to move you guys back to the puzzle map, and you can play with your puzzle stuff again. Hang on, here we go. When you're at the
Okay.
puzzle screen.
Here, let me grab a picture of what it looks like right now. So we don't want to do that. Okay, one sec, screen snap.
All right.
One sec here. Come on. Hit new. Okay, I got that.
I think Zagani had a good point. Owen, enemies oppose. So we try and fight. They're all opposite each other, aren't they?
All right. So, like if you've got the panther and the hare,
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
And the
One stands between them.
how about the crane and the snake?
uh,
Maybe? Or no, the crane and the frog.
Mm-hmm.
The crane
Yeah,
and the
the crane.
frog.
Crane and the frog were also on pillars 3 and 4, which were between this pillars 4 and 1. That could work.
And we've got
What hides in darkness then?
so the frog. What I don't know what that. I don't think that's the frog.
this one.
The crane. Yeah, the frog is. Oh no, it is the frog. No, it is. It is. It is. It is. Yeah,
Oops,
it is.
I just realized something. I'm a bad GM. I forgot to give
The
you the
fuck?
snail. Last time. I forgot to give you the snail. Shit. But that's fine. It doesn't change anything that happened.
Okay.
So
So-
the enemies oppose stands between.
So we've got.
Now that I'm wearing the pendant, do any of the in the
You're breaking up.
Yeah, you're breaking up, John, buddy.
I've not moved anything. Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Now that I'm wearing the pendant, does it make anything different to what I'm seeing?
Nope. But again, realize a couple things. You haven't had time to attune to the thing, even at your advantage of only needing half the time to attune. So that said, it may not be anything with the pendant. It may just be you haven't been able to attune with it yet to make it function just yet. But there's no noticeable reaction from the pendant being close to this puzzle, this slab on the door or near the cubes. It doesn't change at all. Except the eyeball's still looking around, but it's underneath. So you can kind of feel, now that you're wearing it, you're wearing the pendant, pendant with the Mad Eye Moody eyeball whirling around in the pendant. You can just feel it. It's like a marble just rolling all over back and forth, and it's not a strong force. You can just feel it. You might get used to it, but it's a little bit irritating having this thing rolling all over your breastbone, against your breastbone. You know what I mean? So it's in constant motion. The eyeball, just visually, it's a bit creepy. But you know, it could be a magic eyeball if you like a little massage, a little heart massage. It could be a little bit, you know, like magic finger eyeball rolling around if you like someone stroking your chest. I mean, it could be a little bit, you know, plug in a quarter for the magic. Never mind. We already talked about happy endings. I'll stop right there.
Does this make any sense to people? The rabbit against the panther,
Yeah.
the snake against the monkey, the stork against the frog, and the demon against the aberration. Whatever the hell that is. And
Yeah,
there's
sure.
a snail in the middle.
Okay.
We'll try.
Worth a shot. And just let me know while I'm watching, but once they're all in place, I'll take another snap.
You need pig.
Now, I'm going to take the ninth one, and I'm going to press it against the where it is there, the in between all of them. There's no necessarily it there anyway.
Okay, that's your final answer.
Yes.
Anybody want to change anything?
It's our second answer, I expect, of a few attempts.
Okay, I'm gonna
No,
take you.
that's fine.
You guys good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm bringing you back to the play map. Diddly-dee, diddly-dee, diddly-dee. Where the hell is the play map? Hang on one second. There we go. Let me get you down to the bottom of the map where you need to be. One sec. Everybody there? Everybody see everything?
Yep.
Alright. So exciting. Okay, so as you take your finger off of the snail cube, all of a sudden those grinning skulls start spraying out gas.
I guess that wasn't the right thing.
Let's get everybody
On
close.
it.
Okay, so
Get
hang
out,
on.
get out!
No, don't move your tokens. We have to resolve the spraying out of the gas first. All right. Everybody, let's see here within, where's this? Gas comes billowing out of the mouths of each of the grinning skulls. And so, let's see. Oh, sorry. And as that kind of happens, right back here at the entrance, a door slams up, sealing you in. I will give Laszlo a dexterity saving throw with a difficulty of 18 to see if you can get through that second door before it slams up.
Dexterity saving throw?
Yep, gotta make 18.
Indiana Jones could do it, and he still reached back and got his hat. You could do it, girl.
And you fail, but don't forget you have your inspiration if you want to use it.
I'm gonna try that. What would be the best way to do this?
Reroll it.
Reroll? Okay, let's do
Because
that.
you gotta
then.
get an 18.
Oh god.
Oh,
No.
Nope, you're done. So as you try to duck and weave and get through that, you slam right into it. It closes too quickly. So that means inside.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, inside that chamber we got Miriam, the paladin. We got Nari, the cleric. We got Laszlo. What the hell are you again? You're an artificer. And we got Sacrifice, the rat, who's looking up at you like, "Fuck you, motherfucker!" All right, you guys are all getting sprayed with poisonous gas. We need a Constitution saving throw with a difficulty of 15, please, from those that I just named. And the rat. Okay, you need a 15.
I will.
Let me get this rat open. I want to see if the rat makes it. Poor little rat.
2.
I will also use my inspiration
Yep, me too.
for an extra 6. Sorry, for an extra D6.
Okay.
So it's a Constitution save, right?
Constitution saving throw. Yes, please.
Okay.
Por favor.
I'm going to do the same thing.
Oh, the rat failed. All right, Miriam makes the saving throw after using inspiration.
I didn't use anything. I didn't use
you didn't use
inspiration,
it?
but you can.
I
No,
thought you said
but
you
you can
did.
take it. No, but I didn't roll it. Right?
I think she had it on cue if she needed it, but
Yeah.
Yes.
No problem.
Well,
Nari did though,
I
right?
did.
Okay.
Yes, I did, absolutely.
All right, let's take a look here. Laszlo, did you do a Constitution saving throw? Because I see a 12, a second Dexterity saving throw. Oh, this way. Sorry, I
no,
gotta
it
roll
was
down.
a Constitution throw. 15,
Okay.
I think.
No, I just need to roll down 15. So Miriam's the only one that succeeded. All right, great, fantastic. This makes the GM happy. This is so much fun. Poison gas for everyone. Cough, cough. Let's see
Well, you
here.
said the DC was 15.
Did I say the DC was 15? I did? I
said
thought I
Yeah.
said I was 18. Son of a bitch. Okay, fine.
Did you say 18?
Fine, fine, fine.
But you said it was 15. Honestly.
Yeah, okay, I know.
Bless you,
I might have
sir.
got excited. So I only really nailed a couple of you. Fine, be like that. No fun for Vicky.
No
You got the
fun
rat,
for
you
the.
monster.
Oh, that's not too bad. Look at that, guys. That's only 7 points. So on a failed, you take all 7. On those of you who succeeded, you only take roll it or bring it down to 3. You only take half damage on a successful save. Okay. So 3 points for those who hit the DC of 15. 7 full points for those who didn't. All right. And that's going to be acid damage. So if anyone has any resistances to acid damage, let me know now. Otherwise, we'll continue on. All right. So you guys are in there. I just want to have some reactions from Tagani and from Torshell, who are on the other side of that second door. Any reactions from you folks as the second door comes up?
Is there anything on that door? Carvings, anything like that? Symbols?
Nope.
Damn it.
Okay, if we don't have
There's
it,
not much we can do. It's a thick door.
it is a thick door. It's a totally thick door. All right, so let's go back into the and not to be a jerk, the gas chamber. And I just want to say, sorry. Not sorry, but okay. Miriam, Nori,
Let's call it-
Laszlo, and
let's call-
Sacrifice. What do you guys want to do? You're breathing in this toxic gas.
Let's call it a gas trap. How about that?
Okay, that's probably more politically correct.
Yeah.
So we don't upset
Okay,
anyone.
so are all the cubes gone?
You got gas pouring out of the skulls, and you're thinking about the cubes.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm trying to get out.
no problem. And because it's spewing out this gas, it makes it's hard to see. So go ahead and roll perception with disadvantage because there's this colored gas spewing out of those skulls on that door.
Okay, perception.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Right?
Yeah, it's
Nope.
so this. Let's just make this gas like an orange gas spewing out.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's making visibility very difficult, and you don't see if those cubes are there or not. But good, I like where your head's at. So you guys can work in any order. We're not in combat situation, so you guys can decide yourselves who wants to take the first action.
Are we still outside and the door is just so high we can't get past it?
Nope.
Can't see the
This is
open
actually
sky?
a tunnel with
This is a tunnel.
this is a
Okay,
tunnel
so it's
with
completely post.
Yeah, and the ceilings are 8 foot high.
So, Graham, you're probably scraping it. I'll sort of cough and went, I guess that's not the right combination then.
Oh shit, Sherlock. Oh. All right.
I'm going to put my hands up against the door. I'm going to feel my way to the openings.
It did say in the rhyme that the key is in the inside. That was the last line of the rhyme. For the part whatever. So it is probably there with you guys.
What about the Laszlo? Check the inside of the outer door.
Yeah, on it. And I tuck the now limp rat inside my shirt and feel my way over to the door.
Oh yeah, the rat's probably going to be dead.
And do you want investigation or
whatever? Are you looking, or are you going to actually feel around with your fingers because of the cloud of gas?
I think I'll probably be feeling around with my fingers.
All right, go ahead. Roll investigation, por favor.
Investigation.
Sorry, just shout out your number because I'm trying to just put this orange blob thing in there.
11.
See? Look at I'm orange blobbing you guys. Look at that. Orange blob.
It's really cool.
It's animated too.
Really
Look at that. It's the gas.
really
It looks
great.
like
Nice job.
Jupiter kind of. No, maybe not. Maybe more like Mars. Okay, sorry. What'd you get? Sorry. Quit playing with my
Killing
animated.
us softly. 11.
11. No, you don't find any keyhole or anything by quickly running your fingers all over it. Nope.
Damn.
Do I find the 8 slots, or do I find where the cubes are? Because I'm searching with my hands up against the front door.
Okay, roll me investigation, please.
I get advantage because I did it in the first place and know where they are.
No! You're choking on poison gas. Come on.
Oh shit! I completely fumbled. I'm probably facing the wrong way.
Oh my gosh, you got in deep to those. Again, don't forget those grinning skulls are right by those holes, so you go in and you get a big whiff. Go ahead and roll another Constitution saving throw, and again, DC 15. Even though I really wanted it to be 18.
No.
Okay. This is so much fun for the Vixter. And this is why nobody likes to play with me. Oh, sad but true. 11 points of acid damage.
Shit.
Way to get a big snort of that. All right.
Do you guys want to climb in my bag of holding?
Only stay there for.
Well, why not? I mean, while you guys get in, while you set that up and Nari gets in, I'm gonna take one of my javelins and see if I can pry which door open. I'm gonna see if I can pry this. Oops, this door open. Oh, the outer door. Can't click on it. Yeah, the one here.
Right, the door that's going to lead you to fresh air, right?
Yes.
All right, yay! So you're going to use your javelin. Give me a strength test to see if you can.
Just a straight strength roll.
Sure, because So you're using your javelin. You're going to try and get it. Where?
Try to wedge it, and I'm going to try to wedge it, and pry it open.
Okay, so let's say the door dropped from the ceiling, so you're gonna get it underneath the bottom through the earth and get it, and then try and lever it up. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just make it a athletics check, and let's make it. This is pretty big. Let's make it 18. Yeah, I'm finally getting to use my 18. And everybody else who still has inspiration, remember, you can lend it or give it to other people to either re-roll or to add a 1d6 to your roll. Go for it.
Can I assist? Can I assist Miriam so she gets advantage on the?
Well, I would say right now you're choking on gas, to be honest.
Okay, that's true.
Good thinking, though. Laszlo can assist. You little cute little gnome.
I don't have any inspiration, but I'm happy to assist.
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
take that.
What do you want me to roll?
No, I think I just roll.
That will
and
just
it's-
give Miriam advantage on it.
Okay.
You
Okay,
ready?
so you got your little gnome grabbing up to the front of that spear. You're in the back, and you're both trying to pull down and lever it with your athletic check. And you make it!
I'm hanging on it with my
Congratulations!
whole weight.
All right, so you're able to lever it up, let's say a foot, and you're holding it there. Okay, you're holding on with your spear to keep it open.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. So I tell them, get out, get out.
Okay. So I'm going to assume Nori's going to dive for it. I won't even make you a roll.
Yep,
Nori, you're
I'm
diving out through
dive
that one
through.
foot? Yep. Choking. Laszlo, you're out. And now I want...
Yes, I'm out. But I'm standing near the door worriedly waiting to see if she gets out.
Okay, so you... Oh, okay. All right, so I'm just kind of wondering, we got to get...
I'm outside, but I'm like, oh.
Okay, so you're going to kind of push Tagani out of the way. I'm going to move Tagani. We're going to move and kind of shove her out of the way. Okay, so now I want you, Miriam. You got to keep this thing open,
Yep.
or is anyone helping, or going to try and put anything there to help that door so that Miriam can get out? Because right now I want Miriam to do a Constitution saving throw because it's like another turn trapped in that room and Miriam's still in there. Constitution saving throw, please, Miriam. DC of 15.
Okay.
Okay, so you fail it.
Shoot.
Oh, shit! Sir!
Motherfucker! Motherfucker!
I'm going to start searching for boulders
Okay.
along this edge.
Okay, make it quick. Do an investigation check or a perception check, whatever works best for you. See what you can find.
I have sovereign glue, but it takes a minute to set, and I don't think we have that.
Nope, probably don't. Okay, so 16 is enough. You find a fairly big boulder. Just give me an athletics check to see if you can get it there and place underneath the gate in enough time. Oh!
Somebody give me a hand.
Natural what?
Laszlo runs over because obviously she's been such a big help so far. She figures she can probably help out.
Oh, good lord. That thing rolls back on your toe, Nari. Does 7 points of damage. Shit. With the critical fail, you get 7 points of damage with that rock hurting your toe. Alright, so try it again with advantage with Laszlo helping. Wow, Laszlo, your strength has been really needed.
You know, people overlook Gnome's strength, but...
You guys got it. You got it.
Is it athletics, yeah?
Yeah. With advantage now with Laszlo's help. That's enough to roll it under and place it underneath the rock or the gate.
And then I'll shout for Miriam to get through.
Okay.
Blocked it.
And I crawl through.
Well, this way, I want you to actually see. You're going to let go of the pressure on the lever and try to get through. And we're just going to have you do one roll to see if that all works. It's going to be, can the rock maintain the weight of the gate? Can you let go of your javelin and get through in time? So this is, let's make it just a dexterity. Well, yeah, a dexterity saving throw with a DC of 15.
Okay. Come on.
Oh! Okay, anybody want to give inspiration? Or do you want to, do you want to stay in there one more time? One more turn? Miriam.
I'll stay in it one more turn.
Okay. All right.
If I can see arms or parts of Miriam, I'm going to try and assist pulling her through.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have her do another Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
DC 15. So you take another go, and you fail.
Oh, you fucker! You motherfucker!
Oh goodness! Whoa!
Oh, Jesus Christ!
18 points
Jesus.
acid damage. All right, so you're taking another big whiff in. Okay, so now you're going to try and escape again. Go ahead and do the dexterity saving throw. 15. Unless you want to try, I'll give you another option. You want to try your acrobatics with the difficulty
Yeah.
of
Can I do my
15?
acrobatics?
Sure.
Okay.
And then
Right.
we'll let you do with advantage because Nari's there to pull you out to assist in this
Okay.
case.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not completely an asshole. There you go. Didn't even need
There we
it.
go.
You're out. You're out. Okay, so let's pull you out. Let's just move Chorshaw out of the way. Let's move you out. There's gas seeping out underneath the door unless someone kicks the rock.
I take
the rock will be jammed, wouldn't it?
I take my warhammer and kind of do a croquet ball, like you know how you do how you do the croquet.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Just for fun, do the hammer attack roll just for fun.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do it as two-handed.
Please do. Super. You succeed. Knock that rock over, and the gate comes crashing down, and that is sealed up, and there's no more gas seeping out. All right.
It didn't work. And I clapped Neri on the back and I said, let's see if those cubes are back in their place.
Maybe we'll just take a minute out here first.
How's sacrifice, by the way?
It's not looking good.
Does anybody need any help? Healing.
Everybody looks at Miriam.
Yeah.
It's
yeah. I'm a little bit like acid damage, so my skin is a little bit inflamed.
Okay, so I am going to take out my kit, and I'm going to use a balm. I'm going to try and assist and heal you some of the damage. I have the healer's feat. I don't have to cast a spell. So this will tell. So
Okay. You are an able healer, allowing you to mend wounds quickly and to get your allies back in the fight. All right. When you use healing kit to stabilize a dying creature, well, she's not dying. That creature gains 1 hit point. As an action, you can spend 1 use of the healer's kit to tend a creature and restore 1d6 plus 4 hit points to it.
it's additional hit points.
Additional hit points. Yeah, go ahead. Go for it. Yeah.
So that's 10. So it's 9 plus 10 is 19 hit.
Nice.
All right, I'll take that.
I just want to, while you guys are kind of doing that, I just want to give Torshell and Tanagi a chance because they've been off camera for a little bit, so just a chance to let them do something. So let's start with Tanagi. You saw all this, everyone's escaping. What do you want to do?
Is there any way I could hear them? What's going on there? Like, are they freaking out?
Yeah, but they're
Sounds at
free
all, or
now,
is it
right?
complete-
They're free and they're standing in front of you. And you saw them come flying out underneath the gate. So they're coughing. They've got acid blisters from breathing in all the poison gas.
Yeah, hold on.
You're right there. They're right in front of you.
Okay, perfect. Just 1 second here. I thought... Or I didn't think you were going to come to me that quickly. I think I have something that might work with this.
Okay, well they're out of crisis, and that door with the gas is sealed, so the gas is not leaking. So you're out of everyone's out of crisis.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so nobody's injured?
They are injured, and we got Nari doing a healing on Miriam right now.
I thought I had some sort of thing with poison here. Hold
But
on.
you would have heard that they want to go check and find out if those cubes are back in place or not, too.
Okay,
In
I'll go
character,
do
you would have
that
heard
in the
that.
meantime. 'Cause I
Okay.
can't find my potion.
Go ahead and do
thing.
an
Okay.
investigation for searching the gallery, please. Oh no, yeah, you're having a hard time. You're back there. I'm just gonna put your token back there, okay?
What?
So
I
you're
Jen
back in the
stole all the
gallery.
good rolls.
Do you want to use your
Okay.
inspiration, or did you already use it?
I don't think I have.
Do you want to use it and re-roll?
So yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Okay.
Investigation. Of course.
Oh shit.
Never mind.
Nope.
Damn
8.
it, you, John. You took all the good ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
8 won't do it, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Oh goodness. All right. So what about Torshell?
I don't know how we're gonna get back to the puzzle, so I guess I would be maybe investigating the door, seeing if there's anything we can do about it.
Well, it's sealed shut, right? So,
Hmm.
I mean, go ahead and do an investigation if you like.
Sure. You probably want to seal in the the
Ooh,
poison gas.
26. Geez, what do you want to know? 26 is pretty good. Um, I would
I guess
say,
if there's any way we can get back in, maybe once the gas has dissipated.
yeah, I mean, you can see that this thing's kind of on a mechanism that and you can, as a sorcerer, you can feel that there's an uh, um, uh, arcane trap on it. You can feel it, kind of the energy between that door, kind of still crackling. It can be probably opened the same way by prying something underneath and levering it up. But the magic is still there. The arcane trap is still there. So yeah, you can open it up. I mean, you rolled a great roll. I don't know much else. I mean, you already pretty much know it's a part of a magical trap. You can use a lever to open it up, like Miriam did, to get it open again. It's up to you.
Okay.
Is there
Yeah,
anything
I
you want
want to
to
open
know
it right now. But
that I'm not
what's
thinking
that?
of? Is there anything you want to know that I'm not thinking of because it's 9:30 and I'm getting tired?
Uh, no, that was pretty good.
When you're 54, you'll go to bed at 9 o'clock too, young lady. All right. Okay, cool. That was a nice roll. Okay. I'll say with that roll, if you guys attempt to open this up, you will get advantage on anything you do to open this up with that nice roll. Okay, so keep that in mind
Oh,
because that was a good roll. Okay, let's go back to.
Can Laszlo do something quickly?
Sure.
He takes out she takes out the floppy body of Sacrifice, and doesn't want to make a big deal about it to anybody, but kind of cradles the body in her arm, and quietly casts Spare the Dying as a cantrip.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Let's look at a rat. Let's talk about the rat.
Uh-oh.
Let's talk
This
about
doesn't
the
bode
rat.
well for you, Sacrifice.
Well, no, I'm just saying a rat has 1 hit point, right?
Uh-huh.
So it would have been dead on that first 7 points of acid damage. Okay, so what's the rule in healing again, guys? Like, isn't it? Is it? When you get hit with damage that's more than your max. Oh, let me try. Let me look at my handouts.
I thought if you go to minus what your maximum is in, and there's no coming back.
That's what I kind of thought too. Let me just pull up our show to everybody. Pull it up our thing. It's been a while since we pulled out our cheat sheet. All right, where does it say? Healing, 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 healing. Damage. Is this the healing one? Yeah, here we go. Hit dice, rest healing. Maybe it doesn't say. Where's the damage part?
Instant
Damage.
Damage
button.
and death at the bottom.
There we go.
Back bottom right.
Damage and death.
Yeah, instant death. Damage takes you to negative hit.
Yep. I think, unfortunately,
Okay.
sacrifice. Noble creature.
Sacrifice
not.
is sacrifice.
Sacrifice has been the sacrifice. And I hope you feel some guilt about that, Laszlo. I'm not rubbing it in or anything,
I
but
do.
I'm just saying, if the Spirited River was here, there'd be hell to pay! No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. You know, it was an
I took him
unfortunate-
aside for an appropriate burial at a later time.
Okay. That's sad. Ah,
It's always sad.
okay. All right. Okay. The healing. So I guess we're back to Miriam and Nari, who've completed the healing. I think, right?
I've completed it on Miriam. I'm going to tend to myself now.
Okay. And how much do you get?
20.
Nice.
And that's going to take my whole turn dealing with myself, so I can't other than that the tower.
Okay. Tanagi, you want to take another look around the gallery and investigation check, see if you can find those goddamn cubes?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Second time's a charm.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. Try again. Let me do investigation again.
Oh, geez, what did I say? I don't even know if I even gave you a number. I think you just rolled low. Go ahead and roll. See if it's enough. Oh!
Forget
What
it.
the
That's it. I'm done.
hell? Wow.
2 weeks
Hang
I
on.
can't roll anything over a 10. That's
Sorry, do
that's
you want me to go?
Yes.
You're going to have to smudge your computer.
So, with me out.
Hi, Liz! All right. Don't tell Liz I said anything about whips. Okay? Just kidding. I don't want to make Vert mad. All right. Anybody else doing anything? Torshell?
Not that I can think of right now.
Do you want to go help
Sorry,
look
guys.
for the cubes?
Yeah, I could help.
Because, no offense, but you were a shining star with looking for the cubes in the first place. Why don't you go over there and give her an investigation roll?
Sure, yeah. I'll see that she's taking a long time and maybe come to see what's up. Investigation?
Yes, please. There you go. 16 is enough. So with both of you looking, yeah, you find all the cubes in different spots. And actually, what's interesting is they're not in their proper alcoves. The monkeys in the panthers in the rabbit, like they are this time mixed up. They are not in their assigned alcoves, and that's very interesting. Okay. So you now have all 9 of them back. All right. Okay. So, what do you guys? Oh, so Pi comes back to consciousness. It's like looking around, looking at the Miriam's blistered face. Shakes her head. Master, where's Nakar? Where's Nakar? What has happened? What has happened to you? You! And she points at Miriam. Where's my master? I don't have a good voice for this.
I
character.
think your best bet of getting back to your master is just to calm down and help us get into that temple.
So my master's alive.
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
And it's true, I have no idea.
Well, you do kind of have an idea.
Kind of have an idea. I did not watch her die. What can I say?
Let's just let's do a. Just want to do a perception roll. All right. So Pi doesn't know if you're telling the truth or not. Has no clue. Without my master, how will I ever continue? What is the fate of this world without Nakor? And she just sits there with her hands. She's on the ground, her hands between, her hands on her head and her head between her knees, and she's just weeping. She's fucked. Okay. Anyway.
Yes.
All right. What do you guys want to do?
Now that I've finished administering to myself, I'll go across and kneel next to Sopar and just say, I'm gonna try everything to get her back. And then I'm gonna walk up to this door, start examining the outside of the door.
I'm sorry, you're examining the door. And
Are there any slots in it, or
yeah, again, Torshell did such a great role. There's really nothing I can add to that, so I won't even have you do a roll. It's pretty solid. There's no slots. There's no engravings. There's no laughing skulls. It's it's just it's exactly how I described it to Torshell when she looked at her roll. Now, you guys have spent, I would say, it's probably now moving more into 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I would say. And this place is close
Do
to
we
the.
know how long a day is with the two suns?
I hate when people ask me technical questions like that. A day is
Oh,
a
we
day
can
is a
just
day.
assume that it's a standard. Yeah, that works well. I just wanted to make sure in case I missed it.
But I would say this, that because this is in a place like the Amazon, it's closer to the equator of whatever planet this is on. And it's going to, how like it's the sun sets at 6:30 in Mexico because it's closer to the equator. That's going to be a similar case here, that this is, you guys got maybe 2 more hours of daylight before the sun goes down. That should be a country song.
Okay.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
hey Tagani, are you good at finding traps?
Oh,
Didn't hear that. Say something.
Raven, can you repeat what you just said?
what I said?
Yeah, are you good at finding traps?
No, I'm not. I'm an assassin. I'm not a thief.
Uh,
I do have thieves' can't, but only the language. No.
well, to be fair, you guys already know there's a trap there, right? Like you've triggered it twice.
Yeah, but I was thinking
Every time we have the
more
wrong key, yeah.
I was thinking more along the lines of disarming it so it doesn't go off again.
Yep. But again, and what I told Torshell from her 26th roll is that it's an arcane trap too. So it's a magical trap. So, does anyone have dispel magic as a spell?
I think I might
Because
Let me
actually.
that's a
see.
damn handy spell to have.
I have detect magic. Counter spell. No,
Nope.
sadly no.
can, if we take a long rest, I can pray, and I can prepare dispel magic after the long rest.
That's a good idea.
So, should we camp?
You guys actually haven't camped yet. So yeah, if you guys want to camp, if you want to figure out where you want to camp, I don't,
Can we
I
go?
can-
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say I can do Human's tiny hut, so I can just put that up and relatively safe. Somebody else knows dispel magic.
Yeah, I don't have a dispel magic.
I mean, if an enemy comes across us and knows what this is, they'll be able to dispel it and get in. Safe and top.
I think our best bet is to, probably to do that, just because I don't know. Because we'd have to open this one, right? Before we even, sorry, was the skulls on this side, or do we have to get through this door to get to the skulls on this door?
But we don't know now whether the gas is still going on.
True.
So,
True. Probably dispel magic is going to be our best bet.
if we rest, we can cast the woman's tiny hut. Be 10 o'clock. That'll rest 6 a.m. if we're working on a 24-hour. But it's only 4 in the afternoon, so we've still got 6 hours, 5 or 6 hours. It only lasts 8 hours, basically.
cool.
Sorry, what lasts 8 hours?
The tiny hut only lasts
Okay.
8 hours. I mean, I can cast it again. It's not a problem. But if it's good enough for a long rest. But if we cast it now, finished at 2 a.m. and we'll start again.
I can also cast Alarm, which has 8 hours. So if we want to sync those up, I don't know if that provides any additional security.
I think alarm wakes you up.
Yeah.
Somebody triggers it, right? So
Uh,
10-foot stone. It's 20. It's a 20.
You're breaking up a bit there, John, for me.
I don't know why.
Maybe if
what's
you're
going on?
bit, you might be a bit low, or something.
On the drink.
I don't know why it keeps cutting out.
Is that better?
That's better.
Okay, I've just adjusted the input sensitivity. Let's see if that works. No, I was just saying we could put both of those together, and that would certainly be, safer. But we've still got a few
well, and
hours.
if we wanted to wait, we could always kill a few hours by, either just brainstorming, or some of us may be able to make certain items, or
You might
So,
be able to
you know.
rebuild your dog.
I mean, I can.
I didn't want to be selfish.
Yeah,
but
I can attune to the locket.
Yeah, I mean, I think what we
I
do
can
is
attune to the locket.
we try to expend as much doing stuff like collecting wood and stuff like that for fire.
Use our spells. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we can get the long rest, get our health back, get our spell. Well, there's really no spell slots, but I think I get my divine divination spells or things back. So I like the idea of a long rest. Yeah. And even if we wait and kill a couple of hours before sundown, makes sense.
I agree. I can even cast alarm or something in an area if people want to rest or work securely, and then cast it again with the hut when we decide we're bedding down. Because after a long rest, I'll get those slots back.
Right.
All right, so it's 9:53. Should we end it on the note with that plan that you're going to do a couple hours of
Yeah.
making camp, eating, doing some downtime stuff, and then when the time is right, Nari will cast the hut spell, and we'll have Laszlo cast the alarm spell to get you through the long rest.
Yep, I like that.
That's cool. And
Yeah.
then
And that way we have a little time to look over our sheets, and next week we can tell you if we did something in particular with those 2 hours, or, you know, we were trying to do something in the meantime that wouldn't might more exploration, or trying to, you know, again, constructing my dog or something like that.
yeah, that sounds good. I'm just gonna quickly add a downtime into the Roll20 game form. Okay, and we go. Put your downtime here. Let's talk about next game. Let's quickly look at our
Sounds good.
calendars. Let's take a look. And make sure that we're all okay for the next one. So we moved this one to the I guess it's the fourth Saturday, just because we want John and everyone to be able to come back. Are you guys okay with keeping it on the fourth Saturday? Or do you want to go
I think
back
so.
to, what was it, the third Saturday? What
Honestly,
works?
any Saturday's good with me, yeah.
Because the next one I have on my schedule is listed for February 19th.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
that
good with
okay
the
for
19th.
everybody?
Actually, 19th is good for me.
Okay, now that's the weekend
I
of the
think
long
so.
weekend, right? So
Yeah.
the family day is the 21st. So we could either do it the 19th or we could do it the 26th if you guys have plans for the long weekend. But with this COVID going around, I don't know who's going anywhere.
I know.
Don't I sound like a heck? With this COVID, I don't know. But obviously, it's the long weekend. So if you guys had plans, maybe the 26th is an option. What do you guys think? I can do either. I don't care.
I'm free on both, so I'll have.
I'm free on both.
Yeah, I can do either.
Yeah.
What about you, Andrea / Sorja?
Either works for me.
Okay.
Yep, both work.
Okay. So God, maybe we'll just leave it on the 19th then.
Okay.
Is that cool with you guys?
So
Cool.
Yeah, that works for
19th
me.
at 6 o'clock.
At 6 o'clock. Yeah, and I'll make sure I adjust the time on here.
Okay.
So, yeah. So we've got the community forum to put your downtime stuff you want to do. And what else do we have? So I'm gonna actually, what the hell just happened here? Okay, I'm gonna put. Hey, look at this cool. Look at this cool. Look at that. Look at that hut. Look at that.
Yay!
There you
Fantastic.
I'm
go.
missing this.
Your little spell
Fancy.
dome. Let's do it. Go.
I like that.
There's your hut.
That's really
And
cool.
So safe and cozy. And we do we convince our grieving acolyte to join us in the hut?
she's just gonna be numb.
Okay.
She's just gonna be numb. She's just gonna be in PTSD kind of shock, loss, grieving. Anyway.
That's all good. As long as nothing like nibbles her toes in the night. That like if she's in the hut, I'm like, okay, she's grieving, but at least she's bodily protected. So
Yeah, she's in the hut. She's in the hut. Yeah.
Good.
Does anyone have any announcements they want to do? I guess we're not really. I don't know. See, Hag, you're taking a break from your Twitch channel.
Yeah, hopefully next month. Yeah, because I've been busy doing up our place here, so we've been doing reno, painting, changing stuff.
Yeah.
So I just have not had the time or energy. Every evening is a couple of hours just doing work. So it's I just don't have it in me. But I hope this should all be
That's
done in
fair.
about 3 weeks. So after that, I'll get back into streaming.
Awesome. All right, cool.
Exciting.
All right. Well, thanks,
All right,
guys.
guys.
I'm sorry we spent so much time on like puzzles and stuff, but I hope you had fun, and as soon as we get inside the dungeon, it will be a lot more fun. Maybe for me
Sounds good.
more than you.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
I
know.
can
Yeah.
imagine.
I know. Don't worry. I got a therapist. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I enjoy that the summary for my wife will be, "What did you do? We tried to go through a door." No, but what else did you do? Well, that was kind of
tried
it. So
it-
you
you
got
tried
through
and
the door?
failed.
Not yet.
Some of you
Tried
got
and
Working on
failed.
it.
some of you got gave a lot of like massages to monkey balls and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. There was a lot of awkward
Wow.
touching of inanimate objects. So
With lots
And
of oil,
sacrifice died.
and you killed
Yeah.
a rat.
Well, you
Maybe
could
don't
say
tell
though,
your wife
their,
yet.
their eye, yeah, their,
yeah,
their eyes lit up when you did fondle them. So
Well,
you know.
let's face it, right? Oh, God. I mean, sacrifice's death has not gone untowards. I mean, we will have a bit of rat stew tonight, so
Oh.
Well, I will say I do feel bad that I have
Yes.
attempted spare the dying on him and not the provider of the oranges, but I just didn't have a body. I still feel really bad that that happened too, but my options are less. So
I think, yeah, I'm gonna cast Goodberry before we go to bed as well, so I've got food for the next 24 hours.
smart.
smart man.
Yeah, all of those downtime things are really important, and actually, it will help you guys look at your character sheets and what your features are a little bit more to get to know them a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because at 10th level,
And where
you guys
did you
got a lot
want
going
that?
on.
Where did you want that recorded?
So on this game, you'll see that there's a campaign forum, and I just put I put up a new subject called downtime, and so you can
Campaign
just
form. Okay.
yeah, so you can just go down there and put in your entries what you guys want to do.
Oh, hey, I see it. Okay.
Yep. So that
Perfect.
cool.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, that's it. Thanks, everybody. It's good to see you all and be together again.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Great.
2022 will be okay. And again, numerology, right? The 22nd day.
February 22nd. February 22nd. 22 minutes past 10 on the 22nd
yeah.
of February 2022.
Yeah, and my birthday's February 22nd. So there you go. So I better get good presents.
Wow,
Nice.
there you
I
go.
want good presents. No, I'm just kidding. I just want money. Kidding. Kidding. Wouldn't do that to you guys. Okay, so yeah. Thanks very much.
Cool.
Good to see you all.
All right.
Happy New Year,
All
and
right.
take care. And we'll see you next week or next month.
Okay. Take care, guys.
Take care.
Thank you for running.
All
it,
right.
Beck.
Bye,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks, Beck.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right.
See ya.
Sorry, was it
Stay
more
safe, everyone.
fun? It will get more fun. Trust me.
No.
I think it was a lot
No
of fun.
complaints.
I had fun.
That is great.
Okay. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.
I